Yo. Yo, yo, yo. What it do? Where everybody at, yo? Where my homies at? Where my homies at, yo? We live? I think we're live. Let's check, yo. Got a chickadee check. Oh, sheesh, y'all. Yeah, we live. Alright. Yeah, we live. Alright. I hear us. We good. Yo, Blaine Hoover, what up? What up, yo? This is my first smoke break stream in like over a year, I think. I haven't done like a stream outside in like forever. Definitely not since I was in New Mexico. Hells yeah. How's everyone doing, yo? This what we call a chill stream right here, or a smoke break stream. Back in the I was gonna call them the good old days, but they really weren't. The shitty old days that most people here don't remember. Good, you? I'm Gucci. Well, I've been struggling to eat all day. Like, my appetite's not doing good. Yeah, if I'm what I eat, I'm doing okay. I'm doing better. I ate a sandwich and some cereal. Okay. God damn. What if I like this, like, no. I wish I could put it up like higher. I know, I look terrible without the filters, right? I look terrible. I look awful. And it makes it worse to have the camera below me, which I didn't think of until, oh, well, that's something that could work. Hang on. I'll let the chat fill in, all right? We need to get more people up in here. I'm going to move something real quick. Hells yeah. All right. We're gonna rearrange things slightly. All right. We're gonna rearrange some shit. Whoa. Alright, yeah. We did it. There we go. This fucking shit, yo. You know what? I'm gonna do a stream. A Kirk style rant stream, yo. Holy shit. I don't want to get that loud though, it's late. Goddamn Christians. Fucking Christians, yo. Christians, Muslims, pagans, and Jews. I love them. I'm like mad that like this Streamlabs fucking app got rid of like the camera filters. That's like annoying. Whatever. It's fine. It's Gucci. We're not gonna be that vain of ourselves tonight. Why is the chat so slow? Yeah, where is everybody? Do a fart. I will maybe later. If you guys are good. If you guys are really, really good. Okay. Oh, here, I'm gonna put this. There we go. As long as that stays and doesn't fall, we should be good. All right, I'm gonna have a cigarette. I'm gonna have a cigarette. There's something else I haven't done on stream in like fucking forever. I can ramble on forever. Y'all want to be silent. I know some people just want to watch. Some people just want to like chill and watch and not like have to interact with their media. I know, that's weird. A lot of people watch me for the interaction though. So how was your day, lamey? Wow, lamey? That's like really rude. How could you call me that? Wow, and then realize TV goes live? What a douche. What a douche. If I was like on my computer, I'd like raid his ass. I'd like raid his bitch ass and be like, fuck you, yo. Fucking going live while I'm live. It's fine. No one's watching him. I, they should, though. They should. Because he's cool. Just not while I'm streaming. Alright? You didn't get bullied by your real name as a kid, so now it's my job. I actually did. I don't like my real name for many reasons. That's one of them. I had to hear my name, like, used against me in, like, so many fucked up ways that I, like, hate it. I hate my real name. No, I mean the name Jamie, that's your real name to me. Well, it will be, eventually. Gotta get it changed, yo. Gotta get it all legal. Legal Eagle. That's a good channel, by the way. I like that dude. Yo. There's all the people. What up? How's everyone doing, y'all? We doing an old school style stream, yo. Legality is just paper. You're truly Jamie. Well, I that is how I view it. I mean, I am Jamie. Like, I don't go, everyone calls me Jamie. Even my grandmother calls me Jamie now. In fact, yo, what up, Night Me? Hello to you too. Yo, what up, Ann Kennedy as well? How's, I love you too, yo. Hells yeah. How's everyone doing? But yeah, yo, I was talking to my grandmother earlier, and I was trying to, like, explain my dysphoria to her. And I was trying to explain how, like, I notice all the masculine features of my face, and, like, how it bothers me, and, like, how I can't help it. And my grandmother was like, what are you talking about? You look like a girl to me. She's like, you look just like your sister. She's like, whenever I see you, I keep thinking you're your sister, and I almost call you Beth. And I'm like, I wish I could see you through my grandmother's eyes. I really do. I really do. 'Cause I don't see it. I don't see it. I hate my face. This is why one of the big reasons why I don't stream like this. But you know what? I was like, I'm gonna stream like this anyway. I don't give a fuck. I gotta be positive about myself, alright? I gotta get more used to being seen by people with my real face. As much as I hate it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's only gonna get better. That's the thing I have to keep reminding myself. It's only gonna get better. I'm not even on estrogen yet. But I will be. And when I am, things are probably gonna change. And if they don't change enough, then I'm gonna get the facial reconstruction surgery. I'm gonna do that because I mean, yeah. Let's see. Your darling Jamie, we are all our worst skeptics. That is true. We are our worst critics. That is absolutely true. And I do realize that. I probably notice things about myself that other people don't notice. Whoa, spam in the chat. Can't get my dick wet, so I'm a virgin. Damn. What up, Jericho Spades? Since my name starts with X, people replace it with my dead name. Yeah, fuck. I can't wait to, like, get rid of my dead name forever. What up, Dame Luck? Hells yeah. Damn right. You know what? I am sexy. I need to stop being so damn critical. I'm sexy and I know it, bitch. Hells yeah, Ann Kennedy. All the hugs. I wish I had a mom as cool as you, yo. You're fucking awesome. You're amazing. Ann Kennedy is amazeballs. I call people whatever they prefer, although I do fuck up from time to time, and goddamn trans people just go off too often. It's like, your back was to me, relax. What? What? We go off too often? Did I go off on someone? Oh, you mean like you'll like be behind someone and you'll misgender them and they'll be like, oh, I mean, look, I try to be understanding of people. I get it. People are gonna make mistakes. As long as people aren't trying to be assholes on purpose, I'm cool. Is the stream back up? Is it good? Sorry, I was behind in the chat. I was trying to read everything. I'm trying. I'm being like one of those streamers that reads all the chat, everything. God damn. Why do I love these things so much? I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Bad. Bad Jamie. You know what I need? I need to get some vape juice. I got my vape, but I don't have any vape juice left. I had to leave it all in New Mexico. Because you can't bring, like, liquids on an airplane for whatever reason. Where all the Jamie Simps be at? I don't know, yo. Where all the Jamie Simps be at? We need more, yo. We need like dozens, like hundreds and hundreds. Quitting smoking is very hard. It is. It is. See, I'm the kind of person, like, I've been a light smoker for like the last like 5 or 6 years. I always have cigarettes. I'm not always smoking every day. Except for recently. Like, since coming back to Canada, I'll be honest, I've been smoking a lot every day. I've been smoking like 3 or 4. I got up to like 5 a day. Like, I smoked 5 in one day, and I was like, no, I need to rein this in. I need to go back to like 4 or 3. I think this is my 4th or 3rd. This is my 3rd or whatever. I'm gonna try to make it my last, alright? Today. My last today. But yeah, like, even when I'm not smoking regularly, I always have a pack of smokes, and I smoke at least like one a month, you know? Also coughing quite a bit, which isn't good, but um my teenager's close friend this week attempted, I can probably guess what you mean by attempted, seriously for the first time, cutting other depressive stuff. This kiddo is partly struggling with the fact, the dad part of the parents, the parents deliberately misgendering them. That really sucks. It's so fucking horrible. And like, what I hate more than anything is one of the arguments used against trans people by people like that is like, oh, but the suicide rate, it causes suicide. And we go, no, you're the one causing the suicide. Look at the statistics. Parents with your attitude that intentionally misgender their that's probably how they're gonna end up. And yeah, it's so great that at least this kid has like someone like you around, to be a decent human being. Cause oh my god, I could not imagine what I would have been like if I discovered this about myself while I was still living with my parents. I probably would have killed myself. I mean, I had already attempted for several other reasons. Many times. Many times. I feel like they can't express themselves, they can't be themselves. I did it like a few times, but like I felt like the way my parents made me feel, it made me feel like I knew that if they found out that about me, they would think I was like a disgusting, perverted like freak. and they would like fear for like letting me be around my sisters, sort of thing. So I always just buried it out of self-preservation and out of you know, a self-loathing that was also ingrained by that sort of upbringing as well. So technical difficulties. Is the stream having issues? I don't know, it seems to be fine for some people. Is it fine for everybody? Laggy? God damn it. It's fucking internet out here. See, it's not too bad. Yeah, I don't know how to make it better. It's because the internet here is fucking garbage. Yeah, it's shitty internet. I probably should have like put this stream at like 420p or whatever, just to like, you know, press Alt 4 to make it better. What? I don't know what that does. Hope Paul or TJ doesn't think you're ripping him off. Fam, I've been ripping off Paul and TJ since the beginning of my fucking YouTube career, alright? That shit's par for the course by now, alright? That shit is par for the fucking course. I've been heavily influenced by them. I've been watching them for years. Like, of course I'm gonna be influenced by them. Kid seems to be more gender fluid, I guess. Day to day, it changes. Sometimes presents male, sometimes female, as one might say. I just want to make sure the kid knows they're A-okay with us. Well, hell yeah. And, like, that's... all you can do is just, like, be there for people who need it. And, like, let them know that they're valid and that they matter. And that, like, you know, like, that, like, the shit that they're getting is not all that's out there. That there are supportive people that will love them no matter what. Because being able to know that, like, I'll be honest, y'all. There was a time, and, like, if you go, like, accepting me and you know, like, not shitting on my identity, like, I wouldn't have been able to come out. I wouldn't have been able to, like, do that. But, like, once I did come out, like, the reaction I got from, like, you guys who watch me and who, like, supported me through all of it and, like, were accepting. Like, sure, there were shitty people and there were people that left my community over it, and I say good riddance to them, because I know that there's decent people that accept me and love me for who I am. And so, like, you know, like, I told myself that, like, I needed this one person who makes me, like, able to accept myself. But then I realized there are other people who accept me, and there will be. And, like, that's all I needed to know. That's all I need to be able to accept myself and to be able to go through life. Because I already knew not everyone's going to like me. I mean, I already had, like, fucking enemies. There's always been people that didn't fucking like me. Now... you know, I choose, like, you know, I'd rather have the approval and acceptance of loving, caring, kind people. And yeah, now, I mean, it's hard some days, it's hard. Sometimes you look at yourself and you're like, God damn, who the fuck's ever gonna love you? But, like, you gotta remember that people do. People will. Like, there are good people that are loving and that, like, see past that shit. I mean, goddamn, the number of people that, like, I've been with flaws because I look at the inner person and that's who I'm in love with. And, like, Maybe not everyone's like that, but they're out there. I know they are. I know they are, yo. I wish I knew about HRTs and trans when I was a teenager, but I didn't know until late 20s. Damn. Yeah, that does suck. I'm not out, but it's sort of late at late 40s to take HRT, plus other things prevent me from taking them, but I really want to. That's all I'll say about outside of DMs. If you want to DM me, feel free. But yeah, I feel that. I'll be honest, like 2 or 3 years ago, I was like thinking about this sort of thing. And like, I was actually on my channel, on my old show, Pull the Trigger, I used to argue with people constantly about trans issues, even before I ever, like, maybe part of me, like, subconsciously knew, and part of me always sympathized with trans people. I will say that. Even when I was, like, completely conditioned to think they were gross, I still kind of, like, beneath that, like, I kind of got it. I got why they were the way they were, and I was like, I can empathize with that, because of course I could. Of course I could empathize with that, obviously. But, like, yeah, I used to argue with people about, like, puberty blockers, and I remember, like, people would make the argument of, like, oh, well, you know, kids, they don't know what they want, and, like, what if they're, like, just being dumb, you know, teenagers are, you know, that teenagers don't know what they want, like, that's why we don't let them get tattoos, and I'd be like, but this is different, this is, like, someone's whole identity, and I could put myself in the shoes of someone. I was like, imagine being trans and being like, you know, I can either go through the wrong puberty and, like, have changes to my body that can't, I want them to have that choice, because I wish I had that choice, and I even, like, a part of me, like, knew at that point, I was like, I wish I had that choice. And I thought at, like, how old am I now? 26? I thought at, like, 24, 23, 24, that, like, it was too late for me. Puberty, due to circumstances, like, I told y'all, I was, like, super fucking malnourished when I was young. Extremely important. It's extremely important. We're choppy again? God damn, so we were good for a minute? Here, what if I bring this over here? No. Fuck, okay. What if I come, like, up here? Because I know I'm closer to the router now. In fact, okay, now there's no longer brick between me and the router. How's this? Guys, let me know if it changed when I moved over. I'm like, but there's only the door between me and the router now. Are we good? Are we better? Are we Gucci? Try refresh. Is everything good? Let me know, y'all. Let me fucking know. Looks better? Alright. Then we'll stay over here. I probably gotta, like, move a table over here. LH, sorry, I haven't addressed you. I've just been, sorry. What did you say? You were spamming. What do you mean I haven't addressed you? You're spamming shit. I'm trying to read, like, actual comments, fam. Oh, it looks better, too. It does. The lighting here is better. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm leaving that there. Let me move stuff. Oh, sheesh, y'all. We moving. We moving, yo. To the better Wi-Fi space. Alright, we good. I said I'd give you a tablet in the beginning. Oh, that was you? Oh, dope, yo. Alright. It is. No, this is how I actually look, okay? This lighting makes me look how I normally look all the time. Any thoughts on how to recommend my own kid, to how my own kid reacts, responds correctly to their friend that have friends when they get back to school after this attempt. Totally new territory as a parent. I'm going to ask a pro. Yeah, you should probably like talk to a professional. But I don't know if the lag is fixed. But no, is it still lagging? I can move shit around in a second. Hang on. No, like it's really tough. It's really tough to like say with like when I don't know the specific person, you know, like it's like making out is let me know if like the lag is better over here or not, or is it worse? I mean, holy fuck. I mean, this fucking Wi-Fi router is garbage. Is it just you or is it other people? I don't know. It's you too? God damn it. Like, this is the other reason I don't stream outside, because fucking, fucking internet. Bullshit. Alright. Let's see. Is it better when I'm holding it? I see the numbers go up when I'm like holding it, when I'm like up here. Like, I guess the higher you put it, I wish I could like mount it on the wall and make it like stay. Is that better? Holy shit. I should just like, I wish I could make it stay up there. God fucking damn it. Yeah, YouTube sucks, yo. The 5G towers, yeah, yo, the fucking 5G towers are fucking us. "5G towers ruin the world." Yeah, oddly, your body's electromagnetic field can boost radio signals for whatever reason. Wait, so is it just me holding it that makes it better? What? That's so weird. Yeah, it's still better while I'm holding it. That's so fucking weird, yo. Holy shit. Hasn't lagged yet? Damn. Well, how do I dumb yo? Oh, now I see it going down. Alright. I hate Wi-Fi. It's garbage. It's garbage, yo. It's poop. Wow. All right. I know I was talking about something when I got distracted. I was talking about something. Y'all distracted me with your Wi-Fi complaints, yo. Can't see this, can't hear the stream, yo. Fucking whiners. Bunch of fucking whiners. Is Gucci, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna take a hit of this, oh, I don't have to use euphemisms. I'm gonna smoke some weed. Yeah, yo, check out, I guess I haven't showed anyone this on stream. This is my, latest, smoking apparatus. It's a, it's called a steamroller. It's fucking dope, yo. cheese go with all my whining. Yeah, yo, cheese and wine, yeah. I'm gonna make some weed dabs. Hell yeah, go dab that shit. It is fucking huge. It's like taking a bong hit, but without the water. I wish I had weed. Times are hard. I know that feel, yo. I have to kind of like prioritize buying weed when I have money because it's something I use to medicate and like I can't really function without currently. Hopefully soon, once I'm like medicated better, that won't be the case and I can like smoke a lot less. I wish I was in a state where weed was legal. Yeah, yo. It's nice being back in Canada. It is. It's nice being back in Canada. I don't have to worry about that shit no more. I was like, I was like terrified of getting deported. I was like so scared that like I would get deported for smoking weed. Especially, I really got scared when they were talking like that shit that Trump was trying to get passed. I can't remember if it passed or not, but where it was like, yeah, like if you smoke weed, you're not eligible for immigration because smoking weed shows poor moral character. Like, moral character? Because I smoke weed, even medical, like they were just like, and like if you worked in a weed shop, you could get like you could get deported or denied immigration. I was like, what the fuck? What a shitty, yeah, what a shitty fucking country. What a shitty fucking country I almost fucking moved to. Holy fuck. All the things we do for love, eh? Love makes us idiots. Makes us fucking idiots, yo. Wow. The fuck? The fuck is Vosh doing live this fucking late? Fucking weirdo. Vouch bad, yo. Alright, I think this is good. I think we have I think it's fine if I leave this like this. Elated. um, I have grown sons, I can relate big time, and Jamie brings out the mom in me. God damn. All the, I mean, I'm fine with that. I never had a mom. It's dope to meet cool moms. Well, not I never had a mom. I guess that's a really reductive way of putting it. But it's how I feel. I feel as though I never had a mom. So yeah, I always love like meeting someone who's like a really good fucking parent. I'm just like, oh my fucking god. It's so refreshing. It's so refreshing to meet people who view their children as people and not like property. Like that alone is like really refreshing. Cause like I hate being American as well. Yeah, it sucks. But you know what? My birthright, all right, gives me the the social benefits of living in a yeah. No, y'all know how I feel about borders. I wish people could just come here and be like, yeah, I'm Canadian now. In fact, I wish we could all just go to, like, I don't know, uh, Norway or Finland or some shit and be like, all right, we live here now. But that's not how that works. Yeah, weed saved my life, literally. Yeah, it's been helpful. I don't like relying on it. I feel like I rely on it a little too much. And like I said, once I'm medicated better, I'm probably going to cut back a lot on the weed. Right now, it's just something I can't really live without. But I also, like, I'm not medicated for my depression and anxiety properly, like, at all. The CIA are trying to silence Jamie by throttling her internet. Goddamn. I rely on showers. Yeah, yo, showers are dope. God damn it. Spare some healthcare. I wish I could, yo. I wish I could share all the healthcare with everybody. I really do. I really fucking do. Everyone needs healthcare. You might be on the list now since I'm in this chat, FYI. I seriously doubt that. But I'm also probably on many lists already. Why do you think I was so paranoid while I was living in the States? I was talking about, like, socialism and communism and using some vaguely revolutionary rhetoric, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get fucking murdered. I'm gonna have, like, the fucking CIA is gonna, like, bust through my window at night and fucking shoot me in the head before they let me fucking immigrate here. Holy fuck. How, you know, like, thank you, Ann Kennedy. I appreciate it, yo. Like, I was like, I don't know, I was like super paranoid, and that did not help, like, my health situation at all. Super fucking paranoid. And everyone just told me, like, oh, it's fine, don't worry about it, it's not a big deal, but I was like, I mean, like, and then I see, like, you know, people like Vosh talking about how, like, the CIA does, like, concerted efforts to, like, quash socialism and shit, which they do. But, like, let's be honest, I'm not big enough to, like, for them to actually, like, give a shit, you know? Like, but oh, this commie, this fucking commie, yo. We got her down. We got it. She's canceled, yo. Cancel the commie. God fucking damn. Nope, that makes it worse. Alright, we'll stay up here. Okay, we're cool. I was being serious, sadly. Oh yeah, nothing to worry about, but you're likely on a list or an extra list because of me. Well, you're just in my chat. I don't know who you are, and we don't associate besides this chat interaction totally. Yeah, I know it got glitchy when I went over there. I wanted to see if, like, it would still stay, but it doesn't. It's fine, CIA. I'm not trying to destabilize any governments, not yet. I do believe the proletariat should, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking. Oh my god. No, I'm not that paranoid. Now that I'm back here and I'm, like, able to think more clearly. See, when I'm in a situation where something that I'm paranoid about is really, like where I feel like it's an imminent threat, I'll be like, oh my god, oh my fucking god, I'm gonna die, it's the end of the world, this is the worst thing that's ever happened, holy shit, what do I do? But, like, when I get, like, space to, like, think, I'm like, oh, I actually need to chill the fuck out because I'm being paranoid. Spread the love, yo. Spread the positivity. Spread it. Um, but yeah, yo. Oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I guess just a quick reminder to y'all that if anyone wants to toss a coin to your streamer, that's a possibility. I do accept Streamlabs donations down below. I actually could really use it right now if anyone is able to. I'm week, but like I've not been up to that. I just the last couple nights I've wanted to, but I've just been like I need to. I need to start you know what? I'll do a proper stream tomorrow. I will. I will. All right. We'll do a proper fucking stream tomorrow. It's gonna be dope. What? Everyone shut the fuck up. Vaughn is the real victim. The trolls made his kids get taken for no reason. Yeah, bullshit. Dude, that there's a reason why I don't watch like the Geek Room and like their whole thing with like Shani and Vaughn and all that. And like don't get me wrong, I have a passing interest for that shit, especially when kids are involved, I do care. And I don't like I don't like kids being in shitty situations, and I really do care for Shani and Vaughn's kids. Like, I cannot imagine just looking at, especially Shani, just looking at the narcissistic behavior. Especially Shani and Rev remind me exactly my parents if they had a YouTube channel, and I'm just like, holy fuck, I can't pay attention to that shit because like it makes me too because like and he can sit there all he wants and blame the lol cows, and I hate it so much because it reminds me of my parents when they lost us. They were like they blamed, in fact they blamed me, and I talked about this on a recent stream. Like my mom blamed me for a long time and would say I was the reason she cuts herself, and it's because I got her kids taken away. Um, and like they would blame everyone. They'd blame everyone else in the family. Just blame whoever. It's always someone else's fault. It's never your fault, you know. And oh fuck, it's so painful to watch that shit. It really is. It's painful to see that shit like play out, and to know like there's not gonna be a decent ending. There's not gonna like it's not gonna like I know that there's not gonna be a happy ending to the Von Helton and his kids story, or to Shani and like any of it. It's not gonna be good. It's gonna end badly for everybody. Those kids are gonna be scarred fucking mentally for life. Um, and it just sucks. Um, but yeah, like no, there's like an issue with like child protection organizations in various countries where they have this like weird attitude where it's like, well, our mandate is to keep families together, and that's our top priority, keeping families together. It's like, I'm sorry, that's not your job. No, your job's not to keep families together. Your job is to protect kids. But we have this fucked up mentality in Western society where like the parents' rights come first, and they all like kids must just be lying. I told y'all like Children's Aid won't talk to me or my sisters. We can't like report anything to them about our youngest sister. They won't hear it from us because they think we're just lying. And like they have this attitude with a lot of people. Like all throughout like all these years, like, I haven't been allowed to, like, tell my story to them. They didn't even want to hear my side of shit. They were just like, nah, you left. You're living with your grandmother now. You're in a better situation. So, we don't care. We don't care what you had to say. We don't care what you went through. Doesn't matter. You can't prove it anyway. So you can't prove it, so we can't act on it. And it's such fucking bullshit. It's such fucking bullshit. Parents are allowed to get away with fucking murder. And we don't challenge it because people like the idea of like children are human beings. They're people. They have their own fucking like wants and needs and shit. They're not just like your little puppet. It just makes me mad, yo. It makes me fucking mad. I would tell her to try harder next time. What? I would give money, but I'm stingy. Well, I guess I appreciate the honesty. See, I'm not a stingy person. I'm the kind of person, like, if I had money, I'd be giving money to everybody. Everybody. I'd be like, let's spread the wealth, yo. Spread the goddamn wealth. Please, I would have loved to be adopted out of my family. They fucked my mental health beyond reason. Yeah, a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. I have like $7 to my name. Damn. That sucks. I survive on $800 a month. Yeah, that's not good, yo. It's not good. We can do better, yo. As a society, we can do better. We can do better for our people. God damn, people are worth so much more. Work or die. Working, we might as well die because we're not useful enough to society. Right? Fuck capitalists, yo. It's easy to say that when you don't have anything. I'm frugal, but I want to save my money. No, I get that. I mean, if I had money, I'd be frugal too. Like, but like, no, I'm just I want to be able to not be stingy because I'm a generous person. That's just who I am. I don't never have money for long because I'm not good with it. I know I'm not good with it, but like, I don't know, yo. I'm not a person that cares about money. I don't care about having money. You know, you need money to survive, which is why I need money. But like, I don't know. Like, I want to get to a point where I'm like well off so I can like take care of myself. But like beyond that, I don't care. If I'm making enough to sustain a comfortable lifestyle, I don't care what happens to the rest of my fucking money. I don't know. Maybe I'll be different in a few months. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll be a different place. I'll be like, nah, yo, I need this $3 million house. Yeah, I'll get a $3 million house. I'll one up Hassan. I'll one up him, yo. I'll spend a whole $1 million more. I've always cared about what my money can do for other people to help them, make them happy. I have that kind of view. Yeah, yo, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I've always had that perspective. You know? That's just who I am. Recently, I found a 2-bedroom apartment for $500. Dope, yo. Hopefully it's in a decent neighborhood. You gotta check, like, the crime statistics and shit. And you gotta, like, you gotta just walk around the neighborhood and get the vibe, yo. Because that's one thing I won't do. I won't move into a place again unless I, like, walk. And I like walking around at night. So, like, if it's not a safe place, then I'm not gonna live there. Unless, well, depending on, like, I mean, I might have no choice at some point, obviously, but, like, if I can help it, right? Wait, how'd you find it for so cheap? Yeah, yo, there's probably a catch. There's gotta be a catch, yo. There's always a catch. If it's too good to be true, it probably is, yo. By the way, that's only true because of capitalism. Capitalism incentivizes that shit, alright? Capitalism incentivizes people to be constantly grifting. Why? Okay. I hate that light is like behind me, but like, I don't know. It's weird. It's distracting. Sucking the landlord's balls at least twice a week for $500 a month. Yeah, I mean, well, no shower or dryer. No shower? No shower. Wait, how do you wait? No. Like, is there a bathtub? There's nothing. There's like no shower, no way to wash yourself. That's kind of a big downside. I don't know. For me, it is. Not having a bathtub is a huge downside because I like to take baths. Oh, there's a tub? All right. I mean, tubs are dope. I like baths. Fuck showers. We chose to live in the cheapest part of the most affluent school district for our kids' sake rather than buy a home. We rent an apartment for the fact kids love. Yes. That does change shit when you're like, when you have kids, you have to like worry about school districts. You know, making sure that like your kids are going to get a decent education, because we have this bullshit of like school districts, which is antiquated and dumb. When I'm too shy to say hi to people I don't know, what even is my life? Then again, I care too much what people think of me when I shouldn't. Any advice? I find faking it to make it doesn't. It is hard. Like, I'm not gonna... It's definitely a hard thing being like... Because social anxiety is a real thing. And I have a hard time, like, talking to people in public, too. But like, it can be like just reminding yourself that like this person, like, say hi to a random, you can say hi to a random person on the street. Odds are you're never going to meet them again, right? And if you do meet them again, well, now you have a rapport with that person. Now you can, you know, like, for example, if I'm walking down the street and I see, like, I walk past my neighbor and I'm like, hey, how's it going? You know, and they're like, oh, good. You know, like, I've at least started a rapport. Now they remember me. Now they're like, oh, yeah, that's that person that said hi to me. You know, maybe they'll say hi to me next time, right? Maybe you can actually... there was a dude that used to live down the street from me. It was actually the dude I used to buy weed from. I used to talk about him. In fact, did he ever show up? I think he might have showed up once while I was streaming, and I like talked to him on stream. But whatever. It was a while back, like a long time ago. Pull the trigger, long time ago. But yeah, the only reason I met the dude is because he liked to sit on his front porch and like smoke weed, and like when people would walk by, he'd be like, "Hey, how's it going?" He'd like talk to them. He'd, you know, and he was kind of. And it was kind of cool. He was kind of proud of the fact that he'd kind of like brought several people in the neighborhood together and formed a little mini community. You know, people that knew each other, that didn't know each other before, and he would just like start talking to people. And sometimes he'd be talking to one person, he'd have a friend over, and someone else would walk by, and he'd be like, "Hey, how's it going? Come join us," you know. And sometimes I'd like join them and like, you know, smoke. They'd be smoking a joint. They'd be like, "Here, you want some?" You know, like. You can like, and by the way, I'm not that kind of person, right? So I don't sit here on my front porch and like talk to random. I don't know. Maybe I'd make a few friends. get tipsy and be a little obnoxious. People might laugh, people might cringe, but you'll survive. I don't know that that normally helps. Like, I don't know that that normally helps you, like, be the kind of person that people want to be around. It depends. It depends on how you are when you're drunk and how well you can hold your liquor. Some people can, some people can't. Honestly, unless other people are drunk, it's hard. Like, alcohol is a good social lubricant, but only when, like, everyone's lubed up, right? If you're the only one that's drunk, you just end up being obnoxious. But yeah, in the long term, though, I don't know, like, in the long term, it's more about, like, coming to terms with yourself, like, becoming, like, okay, it's something that I'm working on. I won't, like, say that this is, like, a thing that everyone should do necessarily, but, like, something that I'm personally working on. I want to better myself. I want to be better. I want to know more. I want to, like, be more confident. I want to be more, like, you know, charismatic around people. And those are skills I work on and I try to, like, get better at. And as I improve those things, I feel more confident around people. Now, it's something that it'll take a long time to work on. I'm not 100% there yet. I don't see myself just walking into a social situation and feeling super comfortable, although I do intend to do it. Like, at some point, especially once shit starts opening up more, because it, like, after COVID, you know, kind of like, you know, after COVID lets up a little bit, I do want to start, like, going to, like, out to, like, social spaces and just, like, trying to meet people, you know? Like, there's probably, like, some, like, LGBT bars, you know, here, like, in downtown Toronto or wherever. So, like, I want to go. I want to, like, go meet people, you know? But it can be hard if you're not confident in yourself. And if you're not confident, I was confident when I was Lord Darkhay, but I wasn't. I was just putting on an act and pretending. And so when it came time to interact with real people in real life, I folded like a cheap tent because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Good example is, look, when, you know, I do my streams and, like, I would talk, you know, I like rant really well, and I talk about, like, I basically do my best fucking impression of TJ, and, like, you know, I would even, like, respond to his content and shit, and, like, you know, have that energy. But then when I met TJ in person, both times I met TJ in person, I was so afraid to actually fucking, like, say anything. I could barely, like, fucking get the words out and, like, have conversations, right? Because I just was, like, so, I didn't know, like, I wasn't confident in the fake version of me that I had built up. I wasn't confident in that. That wasn't the real me. And I couldn't, like, social situations. I lost all confidence that I built up, you know, putting forth a fake persona online. But now that I focus more on building up who I truly am and feeling more confident about that person, learning to love that person, learning to love myself more, like, I've started, like, I don't feel ashamed to, like, introduce myself to someone because I think I've started to view myself as a valuable person. And so, like, I'm not super social, but, like, you know, like I said, I've been, like, around a little bit on, like, some of the dating sites. I'm not super great at responding to people. That's something I'm trying to get better at. But, like, at least with some people, like, I've talked to people and, like, had conversations, and, like, I feel like I can actually sell myself now more honestly because I'm not pretending anymore. And I think, I'm not saying everyone is pretending necessarily, or everybody is, like, you know, living like a fake version of themselves. But I do think, like, we all struggle with some level of, like, internal dishonesty with ourselves that like a lot of us need to get past in order to truly like become more complete. You know, like in order to like love yourself, like, and I do think it's important, you need to learn to love yourself before other people can love you. You have to see the value in yourself, and that's why I talk about being charitable. Learn to be charitable with yourself, and see if you can view people through a lens of charitability, and then learn to view yourself when you think about how other people are viewing you. Try to even do that through a charitable lens. And like, you know, for example, if I'm in a social situation and it's cringy, but it's it's something I did and I couldn't help it and I just did it. All right. I'm sitting here thinking like, oh my God, like people are going to think I'm absolutely insane. People are going to think there's something wrong with me. For example, I hate talking about it because I'm going to start doing it more because I'm talking about it. I have this like head twitch. It's kind of like it's involuntary, and it only comes when I'm thinking about it, right? And I start like twitching my neck and shaking my head, and it's very annoying, hurts my head, makes my neck sore and cramped. And it's just overall like unpleasant, right? And if I'm like doing that in public, I used to like be like, oh my God, people are gonna think like I'm like there's something wrong with me, or I'm insane, or like I'm about to like, you know, lose it and like start shooting people or some shit. Like I went to the worst, you know, the worst charitability of myself. I viewed it as like, I viewed it through the worst possible lens and assumed everyone else was doing that as well. When now I'm looking at it more, I'm just like, no, it's a thing. Most people would probably look at that and be like, oh, that's probably a medical condition. That kind of sucks. And then they won't think about it again, right? That's how most people's minds work, right? But like, you're thinking the worst of yourself, and it's because you don't have a charitable view of yourself. Maybe you're like, maybe you think there's something wrong with you for doing that, and I did for a long time, and I hate that I do it. It's annoying, but it's something I can't help, and it's not something I should be ashamed of, you know? And like, rather than like looking down on myself and being like, oh my God, you fucking spaz or whatever, which I actually don't like that word. It's another word I try not to use, because that I've been called that a lot as well. Not fun, but yeah. That's the thing, you know. If you learn to think charitably, and see, if you learn to value thinking charitably, all right, it's more than just thinking that way, but view it as, I'm not saying like view it as superior. Don't put yourself like, oh, I am superior because I'm charitable to people, like, because that's obviously going to make you arrogant and probably less charitable. But if you learn to understand like why being charitable is important, because everyone's going through different shit, nobody knows exactly what someone else might be thinking. Like, there's things about you that, like, if people understood the full situation, they'd probably treat you differently. And then you realize, oh, other people have that exact same problem. Other people, like, everybody's gonna think the worst of me because I'm, you know, this or that. But, like, all have moments where we think that our pain is the most unique thing ever, and that it's just so complex and unique to us. And it is. Our pain is very complex and unique to what we experiences, everything that makes up who we are. It is unique. But it's also not. Because we all go through it on some level. So, if you can learn to value that way of thinking, and then Again, not like make yourself feel superior, but learn to kind of just disregard people who have the opposite opinion, because a lot of them are really miserable and hate themselves, and like they probably hate themselves as much as they hate the people they shit on, which is why, I mean, a lot of like hateful attitudes do come from self-loathing. I know a lot of mine did. A lot of the most hateful shit that I ever did came from like a deep down hatred of myself. And I would project myself onto humanity, and I hated humanity because I thought, oh my god, we're all so weak. We're all so pathetic. We're all so selfish. But then I realized we can be better. We can want to be better. I want to be better. So I'm gonna be. I had to be more selfish and also stop caring so much about what others think of me, and just be me no matter what. Yeah, I know it's not always that easy, but like, you can like, that's like I said, if you learn to empathize with other people, if you learn, just see, it's not even just about other people. Empathy. If you can learn to feel empathy, like truly feel it for others and yourself. Feel it, understand it, live it. Live an empathetic lifestyle. You will not only be more empathetic to other people, you will be more empathetic to yourself. Be understanding in general. Because I do believe, and I see it everywhere, the way we truly feel about ourselves deep down really does affect the way we treat other people. It does. A lot of hatred reflects self-loathing at the end of the day. Read Rosu. I don't know how to pronounce that, but feel free to send me something on that, because I'm not going to remember, but I'll check it out. I was such a pushover, it was sad. Yeah. You can't let people walk all over you. You have to understand, like, see, and it can be hard sometimes, like, when you're, a way to, Russo? Okay. Being too empathetic can be a way to let people walk all over you, and you shouldn't do that. But also, you can be empathetic without letting people walk all over you, especially, again, when you learn to be empathetic with yourself. Learn to value yourself. Learn to value just humanity in general, life, consciousness in general. Learn to value these things. That's the thing. I value people, and I value human happiness. Like, these things are extremely important to me. And so I want people to succeed. And the love that I've gained for other people, because I see people like that are struggling, people in so many different situations. And then, of course, there's the shitty people. But you know what? A lot of them are shitty for a lot of many various different reasons as well. Okay? When you get right down to it. And, like, at the end of the day, all we have on our hands is a perpetual cycle of abuse that continues and perpetuates constantly. A lot of people fuck over other people, and then those people are fucked up, and then they fuck over other people, and like, we just keep fucking up, we keep getting fucked over and then fucking over someone else, and perpetuating. We justify the way we treat others because of the way we've been treated. Because we think, well, this is humanity, this is what it is. Life is pain, life is suffering, we deserve it, you know? Like, we'll never escape it. We don't deserve any better. That's one of the biggest fucking lies in society that society tries to peddle on us, is that we deserve just as much as anyone else who exists on this fucking planet, who was born on this planet, alright? We all deserve the ability to thrive. We all deserve a share of our fucking planet's resources, goddammit. Especially when some people are literally raping the planet and making it unusable for future generations off the backs of the labor of people who get fucked over. Or some stupid shit like fawning over Bezos, or if money is just too tight, I might need to stop. All right, well, I guarantee it'll probably be the last thing if you need to stop, because I hate Bezos and Elon. I especially dislike Elon, and not enough people like realize how horrible Elon Musk is, and how much of a liar and a grifter he fucking is. Holy shit. Need to get this channel to 1,000 subs. Hell yeah, yo. Y'all need to share this shit. Share this around, yo. I don't know. Share my channel around other communities. Let people know I exist. It's hard. I really want to collaborate with more people so I can get my name out there, but it's just hard to find people to collaborate with when most people don't know who the fuck you are. It's hard to go to like a bigger YouTuber and be like, hey, I'm a tiny ass leftist channel you've never fucking heard of. Want to collaborate with me and potentially risk your fucking reputation by like platforming me and potentially like I mean, I get it. I get why a lot of it's hard, you know, but like it is fucking hard. We gotta work on some more collabs here soon, yo. But yeah, yo, if anyone wants to donate, hells yeah. I know there are some people who also said they want to donate, but they can't now, which I appreciate that. Again, don't break the bank to help me out, y'all. All right, I get it. Times are tough for everybody. That's why I say we need to do better. As a society, we need to just do better in general. We need to do better. We gotta make the world a better place for more people, because we can, yo. I hate Elon and Bezos. Oh yeah, they're garbage. They're garbage people. All billionaires are garbage people. All right, you do not get to. First of all, there is no ethical consumption under capitalism, and there is no ethical means to rise to billionaire status in capitalism. I wholeheartedly believe that. There is no ethical way of obtaining $1 billion. There just is not. I don't think there's an ethical way of obtaining $1 million, aside from like maybe winning the lottery. Jamie, how long did you do the British accent? I'd imagine if you did it long enough, it would be hard to get rid of, but you seem to have done it in a year. Do you ever accidentally slip into it? I used to quite a bit for the first few months after I came out. But no, I think I had the accent for like 6 or 7 years before that. Maybe 8 or 9. I know I was still in high school. I know I was still in high school when I started speaking like that, like all the time. I was also working on the accent a lot before then too, and I used to do it when no one was around and shit. I would like practice it constantly, and I would talk to myself. I had imaginary friends, okay, for a long ass time, because I didn't have many friends, so I would talk to myself in the accent, pretend it was a different person. Like, so I have been using this accent for a that accent for a long time. But no, I'm good with voices. It's not really as hard. Like, it's harder for me to, like, keep, like, my voice like this, like, all the time. Like, it's not that I have to worry about slipping back into the British accent quite as much anymore. I think the closest is like when I yell. Or like if I use like, I know I use certain idioms every once in a while that uh, don't really fit. But like, I'm like, yeah, you lot, what do you lot want, you know? People are like, what? Fucking American ass sounding. Uh, there is no ethical consumption of mac without cheese. Damn, that is true. That is true. All mac needs cheese, okay? All the spaghetti, all the pastas, all of them, they need cheese. Cheese is essential, okay? I used to pretend to be a long time ago, and I don't know what I used to pretend to be for a long time ago, and I don't know what to do with it, but I think it was a good day for you to be home in a little while I was there to help you out with that. What? I'm confused as to what you're saying. I'm sorry if I'm losing the plot. I am a little bit. Um, oh really? I have an amazing butter noodle dish you'd probably like. How does cheese not make it better? Cheese makes literally everything better. You know what? There's just no ethical consumption without cheese. I'm glad it means you're still sane. Oh, you're literally why do you do that? You're trying to troll me. All right. Whatever. Whatever. God damn it. Why do I want another smoke already? Heart attacks do suck. Yeah, that is true. Don't have a heart attack. You got cut off. America sound what? I don't know. American sounding bitch. Oh, I was like, what's this American sounding bitch doing? Like, sounding like a Brit bonger or talking like a Brit bonger or whatever. Fucking Brit bonger. You stupid British people. Look, see, I can attack British people when I talk like this. Fucking soy cucks. You're garbage. Yo, here we go. Yeah, I'm Lord Darkay now. I'm wearing a hood. And I'm talking in a British accent. I love this hood, too. It's such a big hood. I love it. I always wanted a hood this big. Ironically enough, like, hoodies were my thing. Like, they were all I really wore before I came out, and then like, I always wanted like a really big hoodie, but I never had one. I had one that was almost this big. It was a hoodie that like belonged to one of my exes. No, it was like half this size. It just like it went like it was like this, but like this one, like holy shit. And like my first hoodie that I get, like my first female hoodie that I buy, as like a big ass fucking hood. Are you lactose? I'm lactose. I think I am anyway. Milk fucks me up. I do not like milk. I cannot do milk. I like cheese, but I can't do too much cheese. But like, cheese is good. I can't have like normal milk though. I need to have like almond milk. Almond milk is based though. Honestly, I'd rather not be able to have sex than not eat dairy. Sex is for people who get it on their reg. Such a small part of a person's life. Oh, even for people who get it on the reg, it's such a small part of a person's life. We eat multiple times a day. That is true, yo. Hi, lady hoping. What up, Limp Biscuit 8 or Limp Biscuit 08? Hell yeah. Are you pro Limp Biscuit running against Obama in 2008? Because I think he's got a. I do. I think we just with the Um, about, that's kind of a Brit bonger term that, like, that's the thing. Like, I use more British idioms than, like, I do, like, slipping into the, no, it's limp, oh, it's, no, wait, it's limp brisket. Oh, I see what you did there. Limp brisket. So, like, if Limp Biscuit was Jewish. That's dope. That's fucking, that's pimp, yo. That's kosher. I like that. Limp brisket. I love it. I fucks with it. Motherfucker Limp Biscuit. Hell yeah. How's everyone doing, y'all? How's the chitty chat? The chitty chat? The fuck am I talking about? Gotta stay away from the salt. I love salt. Fuck that. I was drunk when I came up with my name. That's alright, yo. That's alright. It's a dope name. Where's my fucking lighter? Okay, I don't know if this is my fourth or fifth cigarette today, but let's just say it's my fourth. And it'll be my last one, I promise. I'm good. Dreading surgery tomorrow. Damn, you're having surgery tomorrow? That sucks. I hate surgery. Surgery is no bueno. Alright. I mean, it can be necessary, obviously, sometimes, but, like, fucking hate it. Wisdom teeth extracted? Damn. Yeah, I have to have that done soon, too. Limp brisket, yo. Jamie, you weren't the only American teenager trying to sound British, lol. And yeah, for some reason, getting angry makes it easy to accidentally slip back into a British accent. Damn, I'm not the only one. Dude, a lot of people will treat me like I'm the only person to ever have done that, and it's like the weirdest, most dishonest thing in the fucking world. I keep cutting out. I don't know why. It says my frame rate is fine. I don't know, try resetting. In fact, my, like, frame rate and shit is, like, steadily been peaking for the last, like... Oh, now it's going down. Now it's fucking crawling. I hate internet. I do. I hate Wi-Fi. I need to get a new router. Hey, guys, donate, and I might be able to get a new router someday, maybe. I don't know. My uncle was actually talking about wanting to, because, dude, I've been telling my uncle for years that the internet here is fucking garbage. And, he never believed me. He was like, what? Your grandmother's paying for high speed. It's fine. And I was like, look, that's, like, because he would get mad because I had, like, an Ethernet cable running into my room. I didn't even, like, I wasn't even complaining, like, oh, you gotta, like, up the speeds or whatever. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna put this cable here. And he was like, why do you have to have that cable? Like, the Wi-Fi is perfect. I was like, what are you talking about? No, it's not. It's fucking garbage. This router is fucking shit. And then now he's like, oh, like, I was sitting... Now he's like, yeah, the internet here sucks. And that for years. He's like, yeah, I should probably install another, like, router, because he installed one, like, near the back of the house that is a bit faster. Then it'll, like, cover the whole house. And hopefully he does that soon, because that would be dope. Then I can stream out here more often, and I can actually sit comfortably. Salt, yo. Salt is tasty. I'm looking forward to walking around my place naked again. Hell yeah. honestly, well, see, I've never lived alone. So that's only something I've ever done when I'm living with a partner. Enough. Like when I'm living with a partner, then I'm more likely to like walk around naked because they're the only one who's gonna see me. But like when I'm living here, I'm living with my grandmother, so I ain't walking around naked. Motherfucker, Limp Bizkit. Alright, every time I see Limp Bizkit, I just think of that one Eminem line from, what song is it? Marshall Mathers. Yeah. I think the DFF Canuckia episode went into how it was like, I think the infrastructure for internet is better here. Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. I'm glad I stopped watching DFF. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really for me anymore. It's not bad. It's not bad content, but like, it doesn't really like excite me anymore. I don't know. I like it though. They're good dudes. Well, decent. They're decent enough dudes when they're not being assholes to me. I don't know. I've heard through the grapevine that Paul still like talks about me on his ideologies, which is kind of funny because I kind of go out of my way to not bring him up anymore, really, or at least not all that often. And well, we all know what TJ said about me recently, which okay. I'd be pushing him for a conversation on that too, except I know he's been like displaced by the hurricane right now, and I don't think he has his whole like streaming setup. So I'm not gonna like bug him to like, hey, have a conversation with me. You said a thing that offended me. But maybe at some point, because I do want to talk to him about that. Look, I'm sorry, you can't just say that trans women who get more quote unquote woke are just trying to copy women who are fun policing woke scolds. That's kind of it's kind of a turf meme, all right? It's kind of no bueno. It's no bueno. DP sucked when TJ and Paul left. Billy the Fridge dick. Yeah, honestly. I don't pay enough attention to him to have a solid opinion on his ass. I just know he's cool with too many shitty people. Tim Allen played Buzz in Toy Story. That is true. That is true. Dude, I was so obsessed with Buzz Lightyear when I was a kid. I was so obsessed with Toy Story and shit. I guess now I'm obsessed with a different kind of Buzz, eh? But okay. Bad joke. Bad joke? Nah. Bad you. Who still watches DP? I don't know. I don't know who watches that shit. I don't dislike them, but TJ yelled at me over the Medicare for All fight back in January, so I revoked my $5 since I was giving them since the Tim Allen episode. Damn. What was your position on the Medicare for All thing? Wait, were you pro Jimmy Dore's position? Okay. Were you doing force the vote? Because I know that was TJ's position on force the vote, was that it was stupid. And I absolutely agree with TJ on that. It was stupid. Nice Rick Belch. Say Morty. Morty, we got a situation, Morty. Oh, geez, Rick, what is it this time? Oh, geez. Morty, we're gonna blow up a planet, Morty. It's gonna be awesome, Morty. We're gonna blow up a whole planet, Morty, and we're gonna watch the people die, Morty. It's gonna be awesome, Morty. It's gonna be the greatest experience of our lifetime, Morty. Oh, geez, Rick. Why do we gotta blow up a planet, Rick? Oh, geez, that's not very nice, Rick. I don't know. I'm a Jedi, yo. My Jedi hood. That's not the public servant. What? Would that be? Wait. Why are there such a waste? More energy was used to shame people about force. I don't know. I think the whole force the vote thing was performative. It was never going to work. We knew it wasn't going to work. And people were dying on the hill of force the vote. And they were like, friendships were ended over it. People were getting mad. People were getting mad and be like, if you don't stand for force the vote, then you're against Medicare for all, and you're against progressivism. It's like, whoa. Look, we can have a disagreement on strategy, okay, without resorting to, like, weak-ass gatekeeping. It's fucking dumb. Are you on Twitch too, or only on YouTube? I do have a Twitch channel. It's Lady Hopium. Have I streamed on there yet? I made a new Twitch. I've been meaning to like start dual streaming. That's on my agenda. I'm gonna start dual streaming. I'm also gonna start doing gaming streams over there. I've been trying to get like a better schedule going, and it's hard because I have not been eating and sleeping well. Wasn't feeling it. If you want to lose friends, play Monopoly. Yeah, that's another way to lose friends. Definitely. Every time I'm holding my lighter, this is so weird. Like, I always like end up holding it this way by default. I don't know why. Like, I'll light something, and then like I flip the lighter this way in my hand, and I'm holding it this way constantly, and then I go to light it, and I'm like, what? Does anyone else do that? That's so weird. I don't know. Okay. Fail. Okay. That was an epic fail. I saw that. God damn it. Oh my god, I can't get through a sentence. I know that's old news, but I wanted to. God damn it. Okay. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream that I did. On a lighter note, Elder Scrolls versus Fallout. I'll be honest, I don't know right now. I definitely enjoy Elder Scrolls gameplay more. I enjoy like exploring the world and like building up my character and shit, and just like, you know, I enjoy that. Like actual memorable characters, whereas like most characters from fucking Skyrim are not all that memorable, or Oblivion for that matter. But I love Skyrim and Oblivion. Those are two of my favorite fucking games. But like, holy fuck! I can't stop coughing. Holy shit, that's fucking insane. Now I feel all hot. Okay, I'm gonna take off my hoodie. Okay. Alright, we good. We better. Yeah. I prefer Fallout. Yeah, Fallout's good. I understand why people prefer it. But I don't know, when it comes to a game that I just want to pick up and play, like Elder Scrolls, like Skyrim and Oblivion, I could play those games any fucking time. Well, I will admit, increasingly like less and less Skyrim. The more I play Skyrim, the more sick of it I get, whereas I love Oblivion. I know some people really hate Oblivion, but like, I love Oblivion. Oblivion's dope. Can I ask a weird and obvious question? Sure, I guess. I bought Skyrim for $5 on Steam, but I haven't played it, along with 100 other games I haven't yet played. Yeah, I do that all the time, or I used to do that all the time. I would buy like a shit ton of games that I never ended up playing. Did you go by Jay before? Yes. I went by Jay before. Now I am Jamie. Jay is dead. Jay is a cringe lord. Jay only comes out when I rap. That's it. That's it, yo. That's it. That's her dead name. Actually, y'all don't know my real dead name. But I don't hate Jay as much because it's not like it's a name I chose. I chose the name Jay. And honestly, Jay was always short for Jamie because, and I remember I was actually dating one I was dating this one woman, and like I remember actually telling her that like I kind of like Jamie, and I was like, I kind of want to go by Jamie because I don't know, I think it's cuter and I kind of like it more. And she just I really like it. I always liked that name, but dude, I heard TJ talk about Jay Darkay, and I knew about Jamie from Paul. I was very confused. TJ called me Jay Darkay recently. I mean, TJ knows my name. They both do. They both know I'm Jamie. Like, I don't know. Jamie say, I don't like your face, Vosh. I don't like your face, Vosh. that was a good clip. I'm glad y'all liked that clip. He's like, I'm like, you don't like The Office? I don't like your face, Vosh. I don't like your beard. I don't like you, Vosh. I think you're a cuck, Vosh. I think you're a pussy and a beta and a soy boy, alright? And you can take your shitty ass fucking television opinions and shove them up your ass, Vosh. You're based on pretty much everything else, though. I'll give you credit for that. But your TV opinions are fucking dog shit. Dog shit. Doesn't like The Office. TJ's wrong about this, too. TJ also doesn't like The Office. What? It was a stream where y'all drank and TJ was hungover at a DFF session. Oh, yeah, that was forever ago. That was quite a while ago. So that stream was actually literally like a few weeks before I came out. And he because right before that he was in my patron show. He was hungover because he got really drunk because he was at my patron show the night before, which y'all can become a patron to see it. I gotta post that in the Patreon, but anyone who's a patron right now can see that. If you go into the Discord, you'll get like a special role for being a patron, and you can see all the old stuff. But I gotta stop putting off. I gotta make a master post so people can see that. But yeah, I did a stream with TJ, and we got super drunk, and it was like right before I came out, and but it came out after I came out. Like that episode came out like shortly after I did my like coming out stream, and I remember people like were like DMing me being like, did you know that TJ and Paul are like dead naming you right now? I'm like, no, 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 they're not, that was before, it's fine. Like, because someone was like, dude, Paul was, someone was, I think Scotty said something like Scotty was joking around about wanting to like kick my ass or something, and people were like, whoa, Scotty's like dead naming you and threatening to kick your fucking ass. What the fuck? I didn't know these guys were so transphobic. I'm like, no, they're not transphobic. I promise you, they're not. They're not. That was from before. Oh my god. But I appreciate people at least standing up for me and what they thought was since 2011, and I had the privilege to go to a hangout, but to do a documented stream with him is so cool. Yeah, I've done a few actually. Yo, Jamie, can you tell my GF happy birthday? Her name is Emily. Happy birthday, Emily! Fuck yeah! Have a dope ass fucking birthday. Hells yeah! Happy fucking birthday. I know I don't like Parks and Rec because but I do like Ron Swanson. I don't know what that is. I haven't seen Parks and Rec yet. I haven't gotten around to watching it. Sing the SpongeBob birthday song. I don't know the SpongeBob birthday song. I haven't seen SpongeBob in a while. She subbed. Aw, thank you. Hells yeah. I appreciate it, y'all. Hell yeah, keep subbing. Get me to 1,000 so I can get money from YouTube. The fucking bastards don't want to pay us under 1,000 sub people. Oh wait, I'm thinking of the fun song. The fun song. I have vague recollections of songs from SpongeBob, but I couldn't sing them off the top of my head. Hells yeah. If you know the fun song, I'll sub and send $5 on Twitch. Damn. I don't have the member berries. Bass turds. Yeah. Bass turds. All I can think of right now is SpongeBob just going, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Dude, I used to there was a period in my childhood where I was like SpongeBob obsessed. Like I discovered SpongeBob and immediately became like the biggest fan ever. And like I got my grandmother got me a SpongeBob video game and a SpongeBob shirt. And I was playing SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, not like the PlayStation version, but the Game Boy Advance version, and which is still a good game, by the way. I was playing that, and I was like, I think I did finish it, but like I don't remember if I finished it or not, but like I was like obsessed with it, and at one point like my mom starts getting concerned because she's like, why are you so why are you so interested in this SpongeBob thing? I gotta have a look at this. And she like watched a few episodes, and she was just like, no, this isn't allowed. This is inappropriate. I was like, what? It's fucking SpongeBob. It's fucking awesome. But my mom was like, no, you have to get rid of all your SpongeBob shit. She made me get rid of my SpongeBob shirt. She made me like take back. My mom, I've told y'all about this before, my mom would like take everything back, and she'd be like, they wouldn't take back like open games at like Walmart, but my mom would like stand there and bitch at them for hours until they would take it back. And like, I don't remember, normally she wouldn't even get me another game to replace it, like she would just keep the money or whatever, but I was like, she knew that I was like really upset about returning this game, so she was like, okay, you can get a different game. And I don't remember what game it was. But I think I remember not liking it as much as SpongeBob and being like, God damn it, I wish I had SpongeBob still. Oof. What up, Swegta? How's it going, yo? Jamie is probably the only person from Underhaven I like. Swegta has kind of disinterested me in recent months. Damn, yo. Nah, Swegta's dope. I love Swegta. Swegta's a good boy. He just doesn't upload a lot of shit lately. He's been going through some shit. It's all good. I've been going through some shit. I haven't been uploading as regularly as I normally do. I get it. I get it. Like, sometimes you burn out, yo. But parents are the worst. Yeah, they are. Can I ask you a question about the talk you did with Paul about pride and no confidence? It's not about either of those topics. Sure. Yeah, ask away. Your mom was a Karen, maybe even a Sheila from. Oh yeah, no, my mom is totally a Sheila. Like I can't do. You know, Kyle's mom go what? I can't do. Well, I probably could, but I'd be too loud. I don't want to be that loud right now. But like, my mom would literally have that reaction. Like, we'd be watching something and we'd hear like some innocuous joke, and my mom would be like, what? What did I hear? She'd be like, this is not appropriate. I cannot believe that this is. It was so cringe. But of course, like the shit that was banned, like we ended up just wanting to watch more. So we would just wait until our parents weren't around, and then we'd watch SpongeBob. I asked people in Vosh's stream to sub to you. Hopefully they saw. Thank you. Yeah, hey, maybe one day we'll get that coveted Vosh crossover, yo. We'll get that coveted Vosh crossover. I gotta get my Demon Mama crossover first, though, because she actually did agree to come on. I know she's busy though, so crossovers, yo. I gotta work my way up. One day I'll make it to that Vosh crossover. It'll happen. It'll be amazing. Love Demon Mama. Oh yeah, Demon Mama is amazing, dude. I love it because like this is the second time that like people who watched me have been like, have you heard of this channel? You should really watch this channel. You remind me of them. And I was like, I like avoided it. I especially avoid it when people, I don't know why, I have this initial reaction to like avoid other channels that people who watch me recommend. Almost as if I feel like I have this fear that I'm going to start like comparing myself to them and all the ways I'm not as good enough and why people would probably just want to watch that person rather than me. Like, I get to in my own head. So that's why I avoided watching Vosh for a while. But then I started watching Vosh because people kept telling me, like, no, like, because I would talk a lot about gender abolitionism, and people were like, you know, you sound a lot like Vosh, you should check him out. And I finally did, and I was like, oh shit, Vosh is really based. Well, I didn't use the term based back then, but Don is I think he's a mod also in Demon Mama's community, and he's been telling me, like, yeah, you gotta check out Demon Mama, and like, I was just like, maybe someday. And then I did, and I was like, no, like, this is fucking based, yo. Demon Mama's fucking dope. She's, like, totally hopium pilled. Like, a lot of the shit that I've been talking, like, that, like, I feel like, and I'll be honest, she probably, like, is better at, like, I think she has better rhetoric on some of this than me, definitely. I mean, she's definitely more experienced. But, like, she also has some dope ideas that, like, I didn't think of before. And you know, I always love, like, finding, like, a like-minded person and being like, wow, like, this person kind of gets where I'm coming from on a lot of issues in a way that not a lot of people do. And it's dope, yo. I really want to have that's why I really want to have a conversation with her, because, like, you know, I'm super smart, right? And so is she. And, like, if we came together, that would be like an explosion of based epicness that, like, I don't know if the internet is ready for, quite frankly, but, like, I'm willing to try and see what happens. All right. Wait, Hopium meaning you're optimist, right? Kind of, yeah. Like, I'm an optimistic nihilist. So, I believe that there is no inherent meaning in the universe, but I also believe that by accepting that fact, we can come to truly, like, understand who we are, by not, like, living by like society's like standards that they've like, you know, pushed us into, that we can like, you know, we can form our own system of morality. That I advocate for is one of utilitarianism, and that's why I, you know, I've talked before about how my moral axioms are basically like, you know, and aside from that, you know, embracing that has helped me to like understand gender better, you know, because once you realize that certain things are a social construct and they're just meaningless, you can like, but they're meaningless, but they still exist. That's the thing. Gender is a social construct that doesn't mean anything, but it still exists. And so we can engage with that however we desire, because we are the creators of that social construct. So we can alter it. We can have a better world, and only when we start trying, when we can win. Yeah, like I believe we can have a better world. I believe in like working towards it. Another big part of my philosophy is I believe in fighting for better. I believe in fighting for a better society. I believe that's the only way we'll achieve a better society, is if we fight for it. We have to be willing to fight, otherwise we're never going to achieve anything. You can be a doomer all you want and sit there and be like, it's all hopeless. But I believe that attitude is a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more you believe everything's hopeless and there's no point in fighting, the less likely you are to actually achieve anything, because you've already given up. I don't like just giving up. I want to fight, even if I'm gonna die trying. I'm gonna fight to make life better. I want to fight for whatever better I can accomplish, because I think that's what's so fucking important, is being willing to fight. And if we look throughout history, there have been a number of people who have fought and won against oppression and injustice, and I think that's a trend that can and should continue. We should continue to fight against injustice. We should continue to, fight back against oppression wherever and however we can, and whatever it takes, because that's a hell of a lot better to me than just like that's a hell of a lot better to me than just allowing the status quo to continue, because it always has, and it probably always will. Even if that's the case, then it probably always will. We don't know that, so I choose to fight for a better future however I fucking can, on the off chance that it happens, because extremely unlikely that we'll win. It's still worth fighting, because not fighting is the only way to assure that you lose, no matter what. What? FTV? What do you mean FTV? No conflicts with the Medicare for All FTV. Oh, force the vote. Okay. The reason I opposed force the vote is because while I'm for Medicare for All and I want it, I didn't believe, and I still don't believe, that an idea like force the vote would be viable. I don't think it would work. In fact, Jimmy Dore and the people who are pushing it knew it wouldn't work. No. Don't bring up Dore, because he was the main champion for it, and the idea, everyone pushing for it knew that it wasn't going to work. The strategy was, okay, we'll push this performative force the vote measure. It's going to fail, but then we can see who voted against it, and we can hold them accountable somehow. Look, we already know who's against us. It's most of the Democratic Party. That's already a given. The Democratic Party is not leftist. They're not. The majority of the Democratic Party is against Medicare for All, and it would not pass, even if it was like a complete, like, well, it is a Democratic majority, but like even if like we had like the House and the Senate and the Supreme Court and everything under lock 100%, it still wouldn't fucking, it still wouldn't have worked. It still would not have worked. And everyone pushing for that knew it, but used dishonest argumentation. And this is, by the way, why. You can say it's not about Jimmy Dore all you want, but he used really dishonest arguments to, like, force the vote. And I was more against, look, if people want to force the vote and try that, fine. I think it's not a viable strategy, and I think it's not a strategy worth dying on the hill of, okay? It's not. It's definitely not. And also, I think it jeopardizes Medicare for All, pushing it that hard. But, so, I think it's a bad strategy on a lot of levels. But then, the thing that made it worse was people like Jimmy Dore and, yes, Paul's ego and a bunch of other people that were being like, fuck AOC for being against us. She's not with us. She's against us. She's a traitor. The fuck out with that, because AOC and Bernie Sanders are some of the only they don't have that kind of power. Anyone who thinks that AOC hasn't gotten anything done yet because she's been lazy or hasn't fought for it, like, you don't know the kind of effect that just one senator can have. It's not much. It's not fucking much. So we gotta fight for, yes, we have to fight for Medicare for all. But the problem is, I don't believe this was a good strategy to do so, and I believe it would have harmed Medicare for all overall. And again, it was a losing fight. Look, fam, I'll agree with you that we should have fought for it if it had a chance of winning. Or if it had I've already gone down I've done this on previous streams. Okay, look. Best case scenario. Here's the best case scenario for what happens for Medicare for all. We force the vote. AOC's behind us. We push it. The Democrats vote on it. It doesn't pass. Now what? Okay, now we know supposedly which Democrats are against us, which I maintain we already knew that. It was basically everyone that's not the squad. Maybe rather than the other way around. I really do believe that. If we, because nothing ever happens if you never try, you're wrong. No, look, listen, here, look, let's be clear. Medicare for all was not, by the way, because I also don't like the talking point of, oh, you're voting yes Medicare for all during a pandemic. It would not have, even if it did pass, it wouldn't have passed. Would not have passed it. We know the majority of Democrats are not on our side on this, but then even if it did pass, even if the majority of Democrats said yes and it passed through the House, it would have died in the Senate. And see, here's the thing. I want to fight for all. I don't want it to have the legacy of a policy that was pushed for irrationally and died in the Democrat in the Democrat majority House. This is another thing. This would have been a talking point against Medicare for all forever. That not even the Democrats wanted it. You should understand how dishonest Republicans are, okay? Republicans are dishonest as fuck. Yes, propaganda works. And Republicans use propaganda to shit on things like Medicare for all. So you don't think that they would have used arguments like, see, that not even the Democrats want it. Why are you crazy AOC people fucking screaming about fucking Medicare for all? Not even the Democrats want it. You people are insane. Like, okay. Instead, here's the strategy I took. We take it as a win that Joe Biden is for a public option. Because, by the way, this is a fact. If Medicare for all was passed a year ago, it was passed, do you want to know what the next 4 to 8 years in America would look like? It would be a public option. At least if Bernie's plan was passed, it would have been a public option. So I think we take it as a win that Biden supported the public option, and by the way, I think the fact that a lot of people were so hung up on Medicare for all and weren't pushing Biden on the public option is probably one of the reasons why his administration has kind of just stopped pushing for it, at least right now. It'll probably come up again. But like, we're not even talking about a public option anymore. And I think that was like deliberate. I do believe that there are deliberate efforts to tear apart the left with like bad faith arguments. And look, this is just my personal opinion and analysis of people like Jimmy Dore. I find it hard to distinguish them from those bad faith actors. How am I doing mental gymnastics? I'm explaining to you in a very pragmatic way why I don't believe it was a viable option. I don't think it was viable. It wasn't going to pass. Why can't you not bring up Dore's name? Because I'm trying to explain to you why that framing of Medicare for all... Stop. I'm trying to explain to you why that framing of Medicare for all was detrimental to Medicare for all overall. Because again, I think that if Jimmy Dore had gotten exactly what he wanted, it would have destroyed Medicare for all. If the vote was forced, Medicare for all would be laughed at. It would like liberals would start laughing at it. What? Okay, so you take back the stuff you said before the Medicare for all stuff? Like, no, I'm for fighting. Okay, look. I'm for fighting when it's viable. I think we should be pragmatic with the actions we take, okay? I didn't think force the vote was pragmatic, and I still don't. It wasn't pragmatic. It wasn't going to do any good. I believe it was only going to do bad. Now, we can disagree on that all you want. We can have a differing of opinions there. That's fine. But I do believe that. I do believe that it would have been more of a detriment than anything else. And I think it's a good thing that propaganda is why you think it was bad. No, I just said Fam, you're not listening to me. I just gave you multiple reasons why I think it wouldn't have worked. Multiple, all right? Again, even best case scenario, it would not have passed. See, if we had any chance of it passing in the House and the Senate, I would have said abso-fucking-lutely. But when you look at the numbers, when you look at the facts in front of you, the fact that not even all Democrats would have voted for it, in fact, most Democrats would have voted against it. We knew that. I don't think that helps us at all, because I think that we already know that most of the Democrats are against us. The Democratic establishment is corrupt. It is. The whole thing is. The only politicians we know we can trust on any level are AOC, Bernie Sanders, Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, and those few people, the ones that actually speak out about Medicare for all and shit, those are the ones that are on our side. And we can sway others to our side. But, and look, I also wasn't finished with what I was saying about what we do in the meantime. What we do in the meantime is say, look, we got a president that is pro-public option, all right? So let's get a public option implemented and then spend the next 4 years, 4 to 8 years, however long, until we get it. We spend this time getting the idea of Medicare for all out there. And guys, fam, I really don't think you're listening to me right now. And it's kind of frustrating because like I'm making multiple arguments and you seem to be like ignoring them. They say they're on our side, but actions show otherwise. So they're fighting for a public option currently when they're having a vote on that. What? Look, Biden said he was for a public option. Right now, they're not fighting for it as hard as they should be. And I think that's because the American people have kind of let them off the hook on that. I think we've gotten distracted by other issues. And we need to be pushing for that right now. And under a public option, we can Look, because by the way, I'm gonna be real with you. Look, I believe, and by the way, I'm not contradicting myself, because I believe, yes, in fighting, no matter what. I believe in doing whatever it takes to win. Keep fighting no matter what, even when all hope looks to be lost. But I also believe in being pragmatic, okay? And I believe it's the more pragmatic, because honestly, I believe in being honest with ourselves and looking around and saying, hey, guys, let's be honest. Medicare for all is not like a hugely popular position. It's something that like most leftists agree on, but like a lot of liberals don't. A lot of liberals still like the idea of a public option. A lot of liberals still say that like, oh, well, you know, you can't get rid of private insurance. We want our choice and whatever. Like, I'm sorry, a lot of liberals still do talk that way. We need to convince liberals. If you want to convince the Democratic Party to actually push Medicare for all, first you need to convince liberals. So the thing that I'm trying to push right now, the way in which I'm fighting for Medicare for all, is by talking about it and by making it a part of public discourse, getting people, convincing individual people on it, so that when it actually, because by the way, if the people were majority, if Democrats were majority for Medicare for all, I'm sorry, Bernie would have won the primary. He would have, okay? The fact is, people did not prioritize that. Democrats do not prioritize Medicare for all above certain other issues. They just don't. And I'm not saying that's good. It's horrible. We need to push that more. We need to, you know, smack liberals over the head with, hey, Medicare for all, it's fucking important, and it'll save you and everyone else a ton of fucking money. We're just not there yet. We're really not there yet. Spending so much time and energy into fighting against having a simple vote. Okay, wait, let's chill for a second. How was I fighting against having a vote? Even back then, I fully said, guys, if you want to fight for this, fight for it. I just don't think it's going to work. That's all I ever said. I argued against people who died on the Hill. People who, by the way, you were talking about people shaming each other earlier. You know who is shaming people? People like, I'm sorry, I'm going to say his name again. You can't get mad every time I say his name because he was at the center of this debate. Jimmy Dore was shaming any left-leaning person who didn't take up this force the vote mantle. He was shaming people. TJ and Vosh were shaming people. No. Jimmy Dore was shaming people for not agreeing. Doing gatekeeping shit. Fam, that's what's like not okay. The oh, if you're not with me, you're not a leftist shit. Which is what a lot of people were doing. A lot of people were doing. That's what I was against. Fam, that's what I was against. I wasn't against force the vote. I was against the people that were being ridiculous about it. That's why I called out Jimmy Dore. That's why I called out Paul Zigo, because they were both doing it. They were both being fucking ridiculous about it. They were both calling people not leftists for disagreeing with them on this position. Okay? Dore's a comedy guy? No, fuck off. Dore is a political commentator, and he absolutely affects political discourse. His fans absolutely take him. He's a news show. His fans go to him for news, not for comedy. He's not even funny. He's not even fucking funny, alright? Like, who the fuck goes to him for comedy? No, people go to him for his fucking political takes, okay? And honestly, they go to him to get mad because he stokes this like performative anger in people that is cathartic, but actually doesn't do anything. Because honestly, like, I've never seen Jimmy Dore fight for a thing that actually would work. I see him getting mad and performative over things that wouldn't work, like Bernie or bust or force the vote, even though he didn't originally even fucking support Bernie. Vosh and TJ spent a lot of time, and many other people, into shaming people for wanting the vote. I think that's just your interpretation. I think if you're on that side of it and you see people disagreeing with you, it's easy to be like, oh, they're shaming me for it. No, they were disagreeing. And like, I'm sorry, dude, the force the vote people were really fucking toxic. A lot of them were really fucking toxic. And they were shitting on AOC. They were acting as if anyone who's not in lockstep with them on this was like insane. And like, you know, like it, and honestly, I do think this whole thing, I do. I think it's a conservative psyop, and I think Jimmy Dore is a bad faith actor who, I think Jimmy Dore is. I don't know that he's loyal to the right, but I think at the very least he doesn't care that his rhetoric objectively pushes people to the right. All he does is shit on liberals and doesn't try to push them further to the left. In fact, he shits on them from a right-wing perspective a lot of the time. And even when he's shitting on them from a leftist perspective, he shits on everybody. Where do you go? Where do you go other than back to the center? When all you hear is Democrats bad, AOC bad, Bernie bad, everyone's bad. Like, if you were all chill about it, have the vote, but by the way, I love how you're talking as it, like, dude, even if all the leftists on the internet were in lockstep on this, it wouldn't have happened. See, that's the thing. I believe in having hope, being positive, being optimistic, and fighting for shit. But I believe in being realistic in these things. I don't believe it was actually realistic to get it done. It wasn't. AOC was not going to push this. She was not going to sacrifice all her political capital. That's another consequence of it that I haven't talked about this stream, but I've gone into in the past. Fam, I've done so many streams talking about this from every different angle. Okay? Like, there's so many reasons why this is bad. And yeah, I do feel like a lot of people were using this as a concerted effort to force the vote movement actually did. All right? That's all it did. It was silly. It was silly and it was never going to work. And we knew it was never going to work. How about we just start working on primarying Democrats with social Democrats? What was... Again, I'm going to go back to Jimmy Dore because he controlled a lot of the dialogue on this. He advocated for... Okay. He advocated for... forcing the vote so we can primary the people who aren't on our side and get them replace them with people who are. But then when AOC refused to risk her political career and any fucking ability to affect political change in the future she might have over this, he viewed her, he started saying, okay, she's not with us, fuck her, she can't be trusted. So how is that like consistent leftist values when it's spite based? Everything from that shit, it's spite based. And a lot of the people who were like you can't talk about force the vote without talking about Jimmy Dore. You can't. Yes, I will go back to Dore because Dore controlled the conversation on this and you're using his talking points. You're using his talking points. You can't use his argument and his talking points. And it was his thing that he was, I mean, Breonna Joy Gray started it, but he was the one who popularized it and pushed it so hard. Yes, I'm going to go back to Dore. You want to rage quit? Go rage quit. That's fine. We can agree to disagree. Like, you're the one hanging up on this. I told you why I disagree on this and why I think that, like, it was not going to work. You're the one hung up on, like, this somehow makes me inconsistent. I believe in fighting, in committing seppuku for no reason, all right? I don't believe in AOC disemboweling herself on the political stage for a performative vote that would have really gained us nothing. Like, no, I wanted to engage in better strategy there, all right? We can have difference of opinions on fucking strategy, but holy fuck. See, this is what I'm talking about. Some people get way too emotional about this shit, and I really do believe, like, the whole Jimmy Dore cult, the whole leftist doomer cult, the whole point of it is to, like, get people mad and wanting to do something, but people who don't know where to go are actually doing is hurting the fucking left. That's what Force the Vote did. It hurt the left. It only hurt the left, okay? It caused people to become less confident in AOC. It added to the talking points against her, which we really don't need when she's trying to do good work and she gets undermined at every fucking turn, okay? We don't need, we don't need the left undermining itself, all right? You can have ideas about political strategy, but at the end of the day, the wider left was not on board. The wider left was not on board with Force the Vote, but a loud minority that was admittedly really loud, thought it should have more power over leftist discourse than everybody else. It thought, hey, because we agree on this, we should be the ones to control. And I'm sorry, that's not democratic. The left was not on board. The wider left was not on board. Democrats were not on board. I don't know what you think you're forcing. Like, what is this, fascism? We're going to force people to do shit that they don't want to do. No, we have to convince people that Medicare for all is good. That's how we do it. There's no shortcuts to this. There's no shortcuts. We don't get a shortcut to Medicare for all. We have to convince people. We have to convince regular Americans, all right? That's the path. That's the strategy, all right? That's it. That's what we do. We convince people individually, Medicare for all is good. We spread it. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's worth doing, all right? And I'm sad that person left before, because they had me, like, going back and forth on shit when I was trying to get to, like, what my true strategy is. But, like, they weren't letting me finish. Whatever. Like, they just got mad anytime I brought up Jimmy Dore. Like, holy fuck. Attached to this, because he is, and he did a lot of damage. He did a lot of fucking damage. Everything about Force the Vote did damage. It split leftist communities. It was not good. Jamie, have this dude on for a debate. I don't know that would be. I mean, whatever. Maybe if I do call-ins again, people want to call in and argue with me about this. But I have done this topic to death, guys. I also, like, it gets really frustrating because, like, I've made really good arguments on this, but, like, it's so hard to just, like, every time someone brings this up again, to, like, okay, now where's my best arguments for this? I probably didn't use my best arguments here. Well, I did use most of them, but, like, some people, look, I think some people get emotional over the Medicare, the Force the Vote thing. And I'm not saying that to admonish anyone. I get it. Look, I want Medicare for all, too. Especially when I was living in the States. Oh, my God. I was like, this is fucking insane. Like, I don't think I'll ever be able to... I wouldn't have been able to get healthcare there anytime soon. It would have been really bad. Your internet is cutting... God fucking damn it. My internet is cutting me off a lot. Well... Fuck the internet, yo. No, I don't think he's stupid. I think he's just kind of like... Or I think that person was just... Look, I get it. People want Medicare for all. And, you know, like, seeing a... And this is why I think what Jimmy Dore did was so dangerous. Because he got a lot of people mad by making them think that this was actually a viable plan on some level, and that anyone who was against it was costing them Medicare for all. And that's the way this person was just talking to me, as if me arguing against it was basically costing us Medicare for all, and why can't you just, like, realize, like, why couldn't you have just fought for it, and why couldn't you have just fallen in line? And I explained why I didn't. I didn't agree with it. Normally I believe in fighting, but, like, I don't think this was good. Just like, you know, if we were gonna, like, if we were, like, fighting against, like, some giant army, and, like, someone, you know, someone was like, all right, we have to fight against these people somehow. I know what we'll do. Let's fling ourselves off the cliff. Let's fling ourselves off of a cliff until all the dead bodies pile up, and then, once there's a big enough pile of dead bodies on the at the bottom of the cliff, they'll all roll into a giant ball and roll down the hill and roll over the entire enemy army. And like, I'd be like, so yeah, I want to fight just as hard as you do, but maybe there's a better strategy here. And yeah, that's why I was trying to bring up the time scale of Medicare for All too, because Medicare for All would not have happened within the next 4 to 8 years. There would have been a long transitionary period, which would have been a public option. So, hey, let's push for the public option since we know Democrats are on board with it now. And then once the public option is implemented, we can use that as a way to like push people further and say, look, see, this isn't good enough. This isn't enough. We need Medicare for all. We need to get rid of the private insurance industry. And we still need to be right. And this is the problem. See, because of Force the Vote, see, now a lot of times when you bring up Medicare for all, people just want to talk about Force the Vote. Why aren't we talking about Medicare for all anymore? It's almost like, and this is why, like, I really do think Jimmy Dore's a grifter. I really do think he's a grifter. I think he knows exactly what he did. I think his whole intent was to kill the conversation about Medicare for all. It's hard to view it otherwise. Because thanks to him, that's the effect it's had. Thanks to him, people don't want to talk about it anymore. And I think that's fucked. So the very thing that they lied to you and told you was going to be the thing that gave us Medicare for all was the thing that stopped the conversation on it. And that's sad. I wish we had universal health care or whatever already. It's 21 for fuck's sake. Yeah, I do too. And it's fucked. But we don't get it by being blind and dumb and acting as if strategies that we know are going to fail are. Let's be smart about our actions. Let's not just fight blindly. Let's not just put on a blindfold and run into battle swinging our sword wildly, you know? Let's try to actually let's try to actually I don't know, find good strategies and fight for those. Who's Jimmy Dore? God damn it. Jimmy Dore is a supposed leftist political commentator that is a total fucking doomer who is often. He's a supposed comedian. Dude. He used to be on TYT. I don't know. He sucks. I really dislike him. I really dislike him, and I view him as largely a grifter who doesn't actually advocate for leftism, but will say what. I think at the very least he says whatever it takes to make him money, and I think he knows that there's a market and for angry leftist advocacy that ends up pushing people more towards the center because they end up getting disaffected with electoralism in general. And I think that's not that's really not a good strategy. Anyway, we can please change the subject on this. Holy fuck. I didn't want to talk about this shit for so long. Y'all are ruining my chill stream, yo, with your fucking. See, this is the thing. Force the Vote was such a contentious topic. I really don't want to go back to it. In fact, I think I might ban it. I think I might ban it as a topic in the chat because it's over. It's over. It's not happening anymore. The Force the Vote thing, the window is closed, all right? Pelosi is speaker, okay? It's done. It's over with. Can we stop spitefully holding on to the past? And being blaming people for a thing that didn't happen when we should be focusing on what to do next. Holy fuck. So what's your favorite season of South Park? I honestly don't know. I was wanting to watch South Park lately, but I don't know if I enjoy it anymore. As much, I at least don't enjoy it as much as I used to. It's not a bad show. Um, but I don't know. I was wanting to watch it the other day. And I was like, I don't know where to start because I really don't know what my favorite season is. I think like I hate the first 3 or 4 seasons. I don't hate them. There's good episodes there, but like they're very hard for me to enjoy. I like anything like season 5 or 6 and beyond. I think it's all good. I think South Park gets, well, with the exception of season 9, which I have a lot of issues with. That's the one where Mr. Garrison becomes trans, in case people forgot. I definitely have issues with season 9. Season 10 is good. Which season is the one that has the Coon and Friends 3-parter? I think that's my favorite season. I think that was around like I think you could call that like the pinnacle of South Park's quality, at least from my approximation. By the way, has the lag gotten better? I think I turned down the quality of the stream, and I think it's better now. I should have just done this earlier. Yeah, we're not doing 720p for these anymore. Why bother? You guys need to see my face in like HD. In fact, probably like the lower the quality, the better. Oh my god, you killed Kenny, you bastards. Yeah, yo. I don't know. I like the newer seasons of South Park. I know some people really don't like them. I think it's good. It's not amazing. It's not their best work, but it's good. I like it. Um, Even when I disagree with them, I still like them. I wish we were 14 again. Being old sucks. I know, right? Oh, to be young again. To be young and able to go on puberty blockers. Did I actually fix the lag problem? I think I did. I don't have to hold the phone in weird positions anymore to keep it from, like, fucking up. I hated when Garrison became trans and a Trump stand-in. I actually liked when they made him Trump. I think he was the perfect character to make into Trump. And I actually think that was really funny. And honestly, it made me think of, like, Trump as Mr. Garrison, like, outside of South Park, and that kind of makes me laugh. Because Mr. Garrison is probably the worst person on the show. And so, like, he just kind of fits as Trump in a lot of ways. But no, I liked that. I think, look, I know they pissed off a lot of people with the political shit, but I don't know. I think they did a good job at making fun of Trump. But yeah, no, everything about Garrison becoming trans was like extremely problematic. Holy fuck. I mean, goddamn, the episode where they get the sex change, it's literally like they try to like gross you out at the idea of a bottom surgery. Like, holy fuck. You're forgetting Eric Theodore Cartman. Okay, see, Cartman is a horrible person. But Cartman's a bit of a different situation because Cartman is more like a reflection of like humanity's stupidity. Cartman is a shitty person, but in a lot of ways he doesn't know why he's a shitty person. I think Garrison is more of a malicious, like, selfish cunt, whereas like Cartman's malicious too. But Cartman's malicious in a really stupid, like, self-serving, he doesn't really know any better sort of way. Whereas, yeah, I think Garrison's just an asshole. Thank you for reminding me of the episode. I wanted to punch the creators after that one. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Alright, y'all have a great night, yo. And tell Emily to have a great fucking birthday, yo. Hope y'all have fun, yo. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. Yeah, that was a terrible episode. And then the whole detransitioning arc as well. Like, it just, it was so bad. It was so bad. That entire season makes me cringe so hard. Um, Honestly, I liked the other the more recent transphobic one way better because look, they were transphobic, but at least they were doing it in a less ridiculous, more understandable way. Now they were still wrong, but I don't know how much you can blame them for being wrong when a lot of the discourse on trans athletes, trans women in sports, like like the well gets really fucking poisoned. Any season past 3 sucks anyway. Damn! I have the complete opposite opinion. I hate the first few seasons. I find them really hard to go back to. You mean the transport episode? Yeah. Don't get me wrong, that entire episode was a straw man. It was not a real argument. What was depicted in that show, in that episode, doesn't happen. But if you accept the premise that it does happen, I don't necessarily disagree with... I don't disagree with their, like, intent behind it, but they're wrong. Like, they're wrong. And I don't know, maybe in the future... Look, Matt and Trey, I'll give them credit. They are willing to admit when they're wrong. Maybe at some point they'll be proven wrong. They'll realize they're wrong about the trans sports shit, and maybe they'll, like, change their opinions on that. And they'll admit it, hopefully. Because, like, they have admitted in the past when they've been wrong about shit. That one I erased from my memory, like the last one, or at least I thought I did. Yeah, no, it's not a good episode by any means, but it made me cringe less than the fucking, like, less than anything in season 9, because season 9 is cringy as fuck. Right down to the Eek a Penis episode. The one where Mr. Garrison's trying to get his penis back. And then Kyle wants to be black and he gets I just remembered how, oh my god, I just remembered how cringy that episode is. I can't even say the word, the something plasty. He gets the oh my god. Why? Oh. Yeah, because that was pretty much a commentary on trans people too, wasn't it? They're like, oh yeah, I can just identify as whatever. Oh yeah, oh my teacher was able to become a woman, so I can become black. And then his dad's like, oh, well, I can become a dolphin. Oh. No. Oh, yeah, season 9 is the worst season. Season 9 is the absolute worst fucking season. The Man Bear Pig murder spree episodes, I enjoyed everything but Al Gore. Yeah, Man Bear Pig was I liked when they brought back Al Gore and Man Bear Pig. Although I don't like the way they wrote Al Gore when they brought him back. Because they made him seem like an asshole. He was like, oh, well, you didn't believe me before, so I'm not helping you. It's like, really? I don't have that attitude when it comes to climate change. I don't think anyone should. We should all be willing to admit we were wrong and fight against it. But yeah, there's There's a lot of shitty South Park episodes. That's the thing, though. Even the shittiest ones that I really hate, like, they still make me laugh on some level. Unironically, though, you should be able to identify as black. I support transhumanism, including transracial. You know what? I'm not touching that one. I'm not going there. I'm not. I don't know. I do agree race is a social construct, but I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Um, it really depends on the person and their situation, and like I don't know. I don't feel comfortable. Like, look, I want to accept people no matter how they identify, and that's normally like that is my philosophy overall. And if someone who looks white comes to me and says, "No, I'm black," I guess I'll respect it. Um, I think we need more discourse on it, honestly. I think we need more discourse on it. We need more people willing to talk about it and like what the implications of that way of thinking are and the consequences of it possibly and the benefits and like because overall look, if we lived in a more like post-racial society where there wasn't the issue of like historical oppression of certain racial groups, it would be way easier to be like, okay, well, sorry, not just the historical oppression, by the way, but the current effects of historical oppression and the way that they still affect certain groups in society. And like, it makes it hard to be able to say like whether or not it's okay to be like, nah, I just identify as black. Like, I guess it's fine. Like, I don't have a problem with it as long as it's not like the type of person who like basically just wants to say the N word a bunch and uses it as an excuse. Like, no, 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 I identify as black. See, I can say it all I want. Like, no, I'm not with that. But like, if someone is genuine, they're like, no, like I grew up around a lot of black people. Most of my friends are black. I was raised around black culture, or maybe like they're a white kid that was adopted by black parents, and they're like, yeah, like I feel very heavily influenced by black culture, and it's who I am. I don't think I'd be able to argue against that person, honestly. I'd be like, yeah, okay, you feel like you are who you are. Um, but then might black people have something to say about that? Maybe. And I don't know. Like I I'd have to hear the arguments for and against it. I'd have to hear the best arguments on both sides. And like, you know. So yeah, I don't know. It's a hard issue to tackle. But I do think it's a conversation that should be had, don't get me wrong. Um One character I'd like to see in South Park is again is Damien, the Antichrist kid. Yeah, I like him. I liked him. He was cool. That was dope. Um, I don't know. I want to see Coon and Friends back. I want to see more of that shit. I honestly, I think Coon and Friends could be its own like spin-off. Like it's so good. I love it. I love all their like super. I especially love Mysterio. Dude, Mysterio is fucking based. I love Kenny. Kenny's like the best character. And like that one episode where he like he's like Mysterion, sorry, yeah. He's Mysterion and he like what did he do? He like shows up to like comfort his little sister or something, or he like buys her a doll. I might be getting episodes mixed up. There are a few touching moments with Kenny where I was just like, "Aw, Kenny's so sweet. I love Kenny. Kenny's the best." Kenny is unironically the best character in South Park. He is. He is the best character in South Park. I wish more people would talk more. Chat is moving a little too slow. Yeah, yo, it says there's 12 people in here. There's like 2 or 3 people in the chat. Where is everybody, yo? Are there actually 11 people here? I don't know. Maybe there's only like 4 people here. Maybe it's broken. Who knows? I don't know. YouTube is usually broken on some level. Mysterion. Going down to South Park, gonna have myself a time. You know what? I do want to watch South Park. I think I'm gonna watch South Park after this. Because I mean, I have Crave TV, and they got South Park and Doctor Who on there, and not much else. Well, they got Game of Thrones. I've never watched Game of Thrones. I've meant to. I really have been meaning to watch Game of Thrones. I just haven't gotten around to it. I've been putting it off for years. I don't know. It's. I have to be in the right mood to watch that kind of thing, and I'm usually not. I like something short and funny. I'm mostly in the mood for like something short and funny. I'd feel betrayed by YouTube if there were actually only 4 people watching. I mean, hey, I used to stream for just like 4 people, like a lot. I would be like, at least there's people watching, you know? Hey, you gotta start somewhere, yo. You gotta fucking start somewhere. I think I'm gonna die. It's gonna die, yo. It's gonna get cancer and die. Nicotine, heroin, morphine. Alright, we good. Yo, realize, you fucking dick. Fucking streaming right as I started, you fucking asshole. I saw that, yo. I fucking saw that. You didn't know? You're supposed to, supposed to defer all streaming times to your, goddess. How dare you? I'm kidding. God fucking wait, okay. God damn. See, now I want a 3rd cigarette, and I shouldn't, because I already had 2 since I started this stream. Someday you'll realize that there are better gods than Jamie, and god damn it, no, that's not what I meant. There's better gods than TJ. I am God. I am a god. Put it on backwards. Yeah, I am a god, even though I'm a man of God. My whole life in the hand of God. Yeah, I can't rap Kanye lyrics. He uses too many N-words. I'm skipping again, yo. God damn. Okay. Skipping. This should be better. Alright. Fucking TJ. Join me then? Join you. Damn. Maybe. Maybe someday. You stream like really late for me though. I don't normally want to, like when you start streaming is normally when I'm done streaming. So I'm just like, I want to go to bed or go smoke. Fucking TJ worshippers. Why did I inherit all the Tajika fans? The Tajika fans, yo. Need to be Jamie fans. Alright. It's fine. I will do a proper stream tomorrow. I won't be lazy. We'll do some content, yo. And we'll do it inside where the internet doesn't skip. Greetings. What up, Skylar Gray? How's it going? I don't think I've ever watched a second. You're probably TJ. TJ's okay. TJ's okay. All right. TJ's slightly problematic, but okay. All right. He's fine. He's fine. Yeah, I came out of TJ's community, so like it's actually weird to have people in my audience that aren't familiar with TJ's content. I guess most of the people that came here from Underhaven, though, came from elsewhere. It's going? Damn, yo. Well, I hope it's not going bad. Hells yeah. I don't know why I'm distracted by this, like, beetle. There's a beetle that's like, wait, there it is. Or what is that? It's some kind of bug. It's not a beetle. It's something. Whatever. It's crawling. Just crawling across the wall, yo. Getting distracted. Alright. I'm mostly nocturnal and have a sleep cycle of 2 to 18 hours a day. Damn. Yeah, my sleep cycle is not good. That's why I'm not streaming normally, and I'm like up late, and I'm like pop some caffeine pills. Fuck caffeine pills, yo. Pop some I don't know. Smoke some weed, go pass out. Sleep is good. Stop worrying so much. I say as I suffer from extreme insomnia. So that's, I think, I've never seen any of his content. What? I don't think I even have a sleep schedule anymore. Yeah. I don't really have much of a sleep schedule anymore either. I'm just kind of like awake a lot. And well, see, I'm like, I don't go to bed until like 4 or 5 a.m. and then like I wake up at like 2 or 3 p.m. and like that's way too late. I was like, I need, because then like the later I wake up, the later like, as again, like I deal with this like eating disorder shit, and like I can't like get food down like right away in the morning, but I'm like starving and I feel like garbage, and it's like it takes me like so long before I can like eat, and like that's why I didn't stream normally tonight, because I meant to like have some like lunch, like eat a sandwich, and then I got like distracted and I like was not doing good because of some other shit, and I was like, God fucking damn it, I want to fucking, I was like, it was like 9 already, and I was like, fuck, I haven't eaten anything, I should be streaming now. I was like, nah, okay, I gotta like force myself to like eat a sandwich and then like do one of these streams. The lazy type. the lazy chat stream. Sitting outside with terrible Wi-Fi. Just because. Nocturnal gang, what's up? Damn right. We'll make the night the new day. See, the problem is, like, shit's not open. Shit's not open this late. Otherwise, it would be dope. I would just be fine with it. I'd be like, alright, fine, I'll stay up all night. But then I can't get nothing done. Also, then I'll miss, like, important phone calls. Like, my disability worker called me the other day, and I was, like, still in bed, and I was like, fuck, I need to get up. I looked at the phone, I was like, okay, I know who this is, I need to answer this, otherwise I'm gonna be in trouble. I was like, but I'm so tired. I'm usually up during the night because of how hot it is where I live. Yeah, I definitely can feel that, because, like, when I was lived in New Mexico, it was definitely better to be up at night, because, like, it's so fucking hot during the day. I mean, it can be hot here, especially in the summer, but, like, most of the year it's like we have like 3.5 months of fall, or 3.5, like, no, like, we have, like, here where I live, it's either it's summer, it's winter, fucking cold, super fucking hot real fucking quick, then back to being super fucking cold again. Insomnia isn't much of a problem for me anymore. It's my low blood pressure. Damn. I live in Nevada, triple digits for like 3/4 of the year. I also have a low heat tolerance, sadly. Yeah, I don't do good with the heat. I also don't do good with cold. I have a low tolerance for everything, except drugs, unfortunately. Except weed, yo. I wish I had a higher weed tolerance. No, a lower weed tolerance. Yeah. Don't know where my highs and lows are. Why does it seem like it only cuts you off at the best parts? God fucking damn it. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I need a better router out here. See, if I hold it like up, again, if I could just get it to like stay up, I can't. There's nowhere to put it. I love the cold though. I hate the cold. See, I don't mind the cold as much because I guess I can like bundle up and shit, but like, I don't know. I like the heat because I don't know, I like wearing summer clothes. I like wearing like summer dresses and like skirts and shit. And like in the winter, I have to like bundle up, and I don't like it. My dream location is a snowy mountain. Damn. I wouldn't mind visiting a snowy mountain every once in a while. But I don't like the snow. There's too much snow here. I am the cold. I am the cold. Damn. Damn. Sorry, I. Another example of how shitty a person Ben is. Alright, never mind. We don't gotta focus on that. Alright. I do keep putting off that stream. I am aware of that. I know I've been putting off the soon. Soon. My dream location is Antarctica. See, I want to live in like a rainy place. I really want to live in Vancouver someday. Because I like the rain. I like rainy and cloudy weather. As long as it's not like too super cold. I'd love to visit Antarctica. Yeah. Yeah. Be dope to visit. Drunken pissant. Alright. I don't know how much longer I'll and dry. Now I like it cold and wet. Um, Nothing beats being 14, coming home from school and watching DP. I'm sure a lot of things beat it. If you just gotta find things that are better than that. I agree. There was a time in my life where that was the most important thing to me too. I talked about the fact that like, not my last relationship, but the relationship before, literally ended the exact week that the Drunken Peasants did. I thought my life was literally over. I was like, oh my god, I lost my girlfriend and my favorite podcast? What's the point of life anymore? But then I found a point to life. I found many. But I do get the nostalgia factor there. I get it. You don't be nostalgic, yo. Let's all move to Pluto? Yeah, we should. Let's move to Pluto. Hashtag Pluto is not a planet. Hashtag save Pluto. Save Pluto. I see DP as a catalyst for my path in life. It's definitely a mixed bag for a direction. Yeah, DP, look, I'll admit, without DP, like, I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't be doing this content. No one would know who the fuck I am. And, you know, like, I wouldn't have done a lot of things that I've done over the last few years. But, like, I don't know, looking back on it, it just, like, DP, I can't help but associate it as, like, an overall toxic thing. Like, it is toxic. From, like, from their attitude, their bully mentality, the way they treated fucking smaller channels or people who were cringier than them or mentally ill, to, you know, Ben's sexual assault allegations and, like, all of that shit. It just, all of it, just, like, it just, I can't help but view DP now as, like, an overall negative. It's just really fucking hard to, like, look back on that positively in any fucking way. Just about everyone I know is from that community or branches off from people who are. Yeah, like, a lot of communities have been formed from it, and there's a lot of offshoots that have gone in a lot of different directions, but, like, I think we could still, like, all, like, you know, come together and look back and be like, admit, like, yeah, it was kind of really toxic. There was a lot of toxic shit there. A lot. Pluto is a planet. It's just a dwarf planet, but still, nah, yo, we need to declassify Pluto as a planet so that it's having a negative effect on Pluto's ecosystem. Hashtag Pluto is not a planet. I agree it's toxic. I have mixed feelings for sure. It definitely was a different era of my life in more ways than one. Yeah, me too. I was literally a completely different person when DP was a thing. Very different person. Hot tub stream. Yeah, I did a hot tub stream. It's on my Patreon, I think. Actually, I thought you were there. I don't remember who was there, actually. It was a good stream. God damn it. I gotta stop coughing, yo. Worth those dollars? Hell yeah. Smoke. 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 Damn it. Fucking Big Tobacco's got me by the balls, yo. I can't wait to get them cut off, and then they won't have me buy them anymore. Hell yeah. Fight the power. Alright. I'm gonna finish smoking this, and then I'm probably gonna go inside. What? Well, that's 15 seconds. I have no idea what was said. Is it skipping again? God damn it. Talking about smoking, yeah. That's a bad habit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Unless you wanna. But you shouldn't. By the way, you know, that makes me think, you know, like, a lot of people have this attitude of like, oh my God, you're a hypocrite. You're not practicing what you preach. Like, can we not admit that there are objectively, like, areas where, like, it's okay to, like, preach something you don't actually practice? Like, right, if you're a smoker, you know it's not good for me, don't smoke, but you're smoking because you are addicted to it, like, people don't smoke. You don't need to be, like, a perfect non-smoker to, like, be able to, like, you know, put forth the virtues of not inhaling cancer into your lungs, right? Right? That's why that's why I hate the hypocrisy meme. No one fully practices everything they preach, but that doesn't mean that, like, we should dismiss things as invalid. People can make valid arguments while still being hypocrites. Yo, I'm back. What up? God damn it. See? It'd be fun to be like, heh, you're a hypocrite. Gotcha. Your arguments are completely inconsistent. That should never be your only argument. If that's your only argument, you're doing something wrong. You have no idea what just happened. We had so much fun. All right, all right. You don't gotta brag in front of all the single people, all right? We watched Halloween. Hell yeah, Halloween is dope. Elbow cough. I cough too much, yo. It's probably a sign I need to smoke less. Wasn't I'm back a catchphrase for a sitcom or drama character? I'm back? I don't know. Maybe. Like, I'm back. I don't know, yo. Nice, nice. High five. That's from the Terminator. No, the Terminator's like, I'll be back. I'll be back. I can't do it. I don't know. I am the Terminator. I'll be back. Yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger is like the easiest fucking voice to do. Like anyone can do an Arnold impression. That's not hard. What is really hard is doing the motherfucking the French Canadian ethnostatist accent. You know the one, motherfuckers. It is I, JF Garapé. How is everybody doing today? Yes, all right. So today let's talk about ethnostates. Yeah. I can do a Brett Keane. Everyone can do a Brett Keane of situation individual. Yeah, it's not hard. Not hard. Oh God, that sounds just like him. I know. People enjoy my JF impression. Alright. As enough cigarette, yeah. No more cigarette. Fucking cigarettes. Smoking all them cigarettes. Cigarette fire, bitch. Motherfuckers. My parents don't know I'm gay and I have no plans of coming out to them. I mean, depending on their reaction, it might be a good idea to wait until you're more independent to break that particular news to them. I know I would not have been in a good place if I came out when I was still reliant on my parents. What's really hard is a Vincent Price impression, if you know who that is. I actually don't. Joseph Martelli impression. I don't know. How do you do a Joseph Martelli impression? Like, yo, look at me. I'm Joseph Martelli, yo. I'm gonna come to your meetup, yo. I'm gonna bring a gun, and I'm gonna yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to do Joseph Martelli. Mosif Jartelli. Damn. Well, I guess I'm out of the loop. Steve Urkel. Oh, the actor that played Steve Urkel. Did I do that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can do a. Is that Urkel? Is that, I don't know. I'm not super well versed in my old television. Vincent Price was in Thriller by Michael Jackson. Thriller, yeah. That's a good song. Michael Jackson. Fucking Limp Biscuit in the chat, yo. Limp Brisket, sorry. I got all these rappers in the chat. He was the laugh. My parents don't seem homophobic as far as I've gathered. I just don't plan on coming out because I feel like they're not worthy enough to know, if that makes sense. No, that does. And like, there's certain things, like, I don't talk to my parents about shit going on in my life because, yeah, well, even if they wanted to talk to me, even before they didn't want to hear from me, like, you know, they weren't worthy to know what was going on in my life because they didn't put the work in. They didn't care enough, you know, like, they didn't put the work in when I needed them, so why am I gonna, like, include them in my life now? You know? Fuck that. I can do a Fred Durst impression. I can do a Naruto impression. I could probably do a Naruto impression, but it would be really loud, and it's late, and I'm outside. I should be a voice actor? Yeah, yo. I've thought that many times, too. I'll be like, I should be a voice actor, but then I'm like, I don't know, I probably could get a job as a voice actor. I just wouldn't know, like, where or how to audition for, like, that shit. Motherfucker. I can play a French scientist in your show. I can be a racist Frenchman who is a rapist. A racist French rapist. Motherfucker. A profile pic is voice actor material. Look at it. I actually can't look at your profile pic. I can't see profile pics on this app. They don't show up. Yeah. I'm a son of a bitch. 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 The only thing that makes me want to tell them is the fact they kept asking me about girls a lot growing up, and sometimes now they still ask. I just want them to shut up about girls. Yeah. That must be annoying. See, at least I don't get that shit because I'm a lesbian, so like, even if I was talking to my parents and they were like, but girls, I'm not one. I'm like, okay. You're entitled to your opinion, I guess. You're wrong. And academia disagrees with you, but whatever. They also disagree with science on, like, evolution, so it's kind of hard to convince people like that. People in chat explain the pic. I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna take this final hit of weed, yo. Y'all can ask your questions, your final memes or whatever. Final questions, final memes. All right. Corey Feldman was in the Urkel show. Damn. Fucking Corey Feldman. What's your opinion on Slipknot? I don't hate Slipknot. I'm not like a fan or anything, but like I've heard some shit from them. It's not bad. Honestly, the my favorite thing related to Slipknot is something that has nothing to do with them. It's a song that XXX made called Slipknot, because he was very heavily inspired by Slipknot, apparently. So, and I guess I can definitely see that influence in some of his stuff. I miss Destroyer or whatever their name. Who? You mean Desolator, the dude in the chat that's annoying? Okay, maybe, I don't know. I actually I forgot to message him. I was gonna message him and tell him fine, he can come back into the YouTube chat, but I'm not letting him into the Discord unless he stops being annoying and an asshole and like. Because, yeah, I had to ban him because he was, like, really fucking... Like, he was up in my DMs and everybody's DMs and just, like, being a lot of people in my community. And, like, people are just sick of it. But, I don't know. I'll let him back in the YouTube chat and we can see if he behaves. I doubt it, though. Goddamn. XXX Tentacion. That is probably one of my favorite artists. Definitely the one I go back to the most. I love his shit. That dude died way too young. He had so much fucking potential. Oh my god. He had the potential not just be a really great rap artist, but like a pop singer, like he could have done pop. He could have done like R&B. He could have done like metal, like all kinds of shit. Like, oh my god, that dude was fucking awesome. He had so much fucking potential. And like his music isn't the most like complex or anything, but like I don't know, like I like his lyrics, I like where his head's at. Honestly, I believe parents want their kids to have kids so they can get revenge for them having them. Yeah, maybe. Look, I do think a lot of our society and the reason why like having kids is pushed so much is because honestly, I think a lot of people they go down a certain path in their life and they end up regretting it on some level, but they have to like convince themselves that they didn't make the wrong choice. And a lot of people will do that by like proselytizing that to like everybody and be like, no, like, and like double and triple down, be like, no, this is absolutely best decision I've ever made. You should do it too. Everyone should do it. In fact, no one should be allowed not to do it. Which is where a lot of people take it. Especially the same path, and they can validate their own existence and say, well, see, yeah, this is the right path. Everyone should take it. And I think that's really short-sighted. Everyone's different. not everyone is cut out for the same shit. And definitely not everyone is cut out to be a parent. They're just not. What was with that Jimmy Dore guy? I don't know. Jimmy Dore fans are really touchy. They get hung up on the force the vote shit so hard. And honestly, I do believe like the reason for that, and this is why I'm against like what I call the leftist doomer cult. I when like I don't like when people like use a leftist message to like or like I should say under the guise of leftism, they'll like basically try to like they talk about like leftist shit towards leftism. They'll criticize anyone trying to accomplish anytime you try to like, because these were the same people that were against voting for Biden. These were a lot of the same fucking people. They were against voting for Biden. And we made the argument, people like me and Vosh and TJ and many others made the argument that we need to vote because we can't let a fascist win. All right? Even if we don't like the Democrats, Trump is worse and he's a fascist. Literally, he's dangerous and we need to get him out of office now. And with Democrats in power, we have more of a chance of getting more progressive policies enacted than we do with a Republican in office, any Republican. So that alone is a reason to vote Democrat. Like, Democrats are mostly for like the status quo, but every once in a while you can convince them to do a policy that is a little to the left. And unfortunately, that's the only really option we have, at least when it comes to electoralism. But it's still a good part of the strategy. We need to strategize. We need to say like, okay, like, yeah, like, you know, voting for a Democrat here would reduce harm, and it sets us up for being able to do more in the long run. But then you got like the Jimmy Doreites that disagree and think, no, like, what we need to do is starve the Democrats of our votes, even though we're a minority of the overall left, let alone of the party, and us not voting really isn't going to make much of a difference. But it feels good to tell yourself that it does. And because I used to make these same arguments, it felt good, at least for me, to be like, oh, you know, I'm the true, I'm the true revolutionary. I see through the ineffective dog and pony show that is American politics. I'm smart enough to be above it, and I'm not even gonna vote because you know what? Both parties are bad, and I'm not gonna vote for a bad party, as if there's ever an option for that. You know, like I'm only gonna vote for a candidate that actually holds my values. And then, by the way, when someone like Bernie Sanders comes along, a lot of people like Paul Zigo and Jimmy Dore, who both say things like that, like, oh, well, I'm not going to vote for a politician that I believe is corrupt. I'll only put my my vote behind because a lot of them, they'll say that. And I think Paul has made this argument too, where it's like, it's not that I'll never vote. If there's a candidate that I actually agree with, that like, I think is good, like I will vote for them. I just don't see that candidate yet, right? I remember that argument. I don't know how much he made it around the election time, but like, or around the primaries, but like, I remember he would make that argument a lot before. And I would too, and I'd be like, yeah, like fuck voting for a party that doesn't align with my interests. They need to like actually fucking agree with me on shit. Otherwise, I'm not voting for them. And like I said, it felt good to tell myself that by not voting and not engaging with the system, that I was somehow having a positive effect. And honestly, looking at it, like I don't think it did have a positive effect. I don't think it does. I think it has a negative effect. And so I'm I'm gonna vote because voting is important. Um, fuck, I'm high. Do a Von Helton impression. Now here's why Unterhaven's no longer on Twitch. Do an Anna Haven. I can't do Annie. Annie has a very distinct voice that I cannot copy. Um, fucking Animancer joke. Yeah, I don't know. I can't do an Annie impression. I can do Von Helton. Here's why Unterhaven's no longer on Twitch. Dude, remember when he blamed us for fucking for his wife leaving him? Or he blamed YouTube. He was like, the trolls and haters on YouTube like caused all this trouble in my life, and then YouTube getting banned on YouTube is why my wife left me. And it's like, what? Like, oh my god. Shit, if I was replaced with Anna, then you wouldn't know. Damn. Damn. Um, one thing I hate about voting is how you can be conscripted into the military just for voting. Um, is that true? That's not the case here, I don't think. Unterhaven's why my wife left me. Yeah. Yeah, and the geek room is why you lost your kids, I'm sure. You're not just a shitty father and husband. Fucking Unterhaven. Anyway, goddamn, I'm too high to end the stream, y'all. That's how high I got. I'm too high to end the stream. Damn. Well, I guess this is a forever stream. It's like the forever purge. Never ends. Never fucking ends. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can only get like, you can only get like, it's very unlikely that, it's very unlikely that you'll actually get drafted into the military. Um, why does Vaughn say it like that? Unterhaven? I guess because he's German, and I guess that's how you'd say it in Unterhaven. Yeah. Unterhaven. Here's why Unterhaven's no longer on Twitch, doing the Nazi salute. Dude, that was so funny. I hate Jeff Holiday's guts, but him him lining up his arm with Vaughn and doing the Nazi salute. Oh, that was so funny. I love how we have a clip now of Vaughn being like doing the Nazi salute. Uh, we gotta do more Underhaven. I think, well, Annie's computer, that's right, Annie's computer has been down, so she had to get it repaired, and apparently it's going to be up and running again soon. Remember when I went on Underhaven and said to attack Vaughn? No, I don't remember that. Yep, in America, if they need more troops, they can start a draft, and all voters of fighting age Legally can be forced into 4 years of service. Damn. Anna kicked me out. Well, if you're telling people to attack Vaughn, yeah, she probably would. You can't be attacking people, yo. That's not nice. We gotta be better, yo. We gotta be better than the shitty people. I don't give a shit. I was drunk. Well, we all say dumb shit when we're drunk. Getting drank, yo. We be drank. Alright. I think I'm gonna go peace out, yo. I'm gonna go, like, I guess eat a little something else. Something, I don't know what. And then go to bed. Yeah. You deal with shitty people long enough, you'll end up going lower than them. Well, yeah, that's why I try not to deal with shitty people. That's why, like, when I realize someone is like a lost cause, I don't engage anymore. I drag everyone else down with you, and I'm not interested. Because, yeah, I don't want to get down in the dirt with people. I don't want to sink to shitty people's levels. It's not good, yo. Anyway, to be honest, if I had one wish, I would wish for Von Helton to have actual magic powers. I want to see how the world reacts when the first verified wizard is Von. No, that would be too scary. I don't want it. I don't want that. That sounds like a nightmare. I would end up dead, yo. He would have me and Annie and like all the geek room dudes, like, and everybody, like, oh god, he'd have us like turned into toads or some shit. No. No, I don't want Vaughn to have magic power. Sorry, if you want to like give someone magic powers, please choose someone who doesn't have a vendetta against me and my friends. Like, and hasn't he threatened us with his gods before? Like, hasn't he? I think he's threatened like, oh yeah, yeah, you're gonna see my gods are gonna punish my trolls, haters, and naysayers. Like, yeah, no, thank you. Something tells me that if Vaughn could, he would have plagues rain upon all of us, y'all included. Anyone watching, you wouldn't be free from it either. Vaughn's wrath would extend to the audience, definitely. If I had a second wish, I'd make his gods real. Damn. Nah, I don't want it. I'm a lightweight when it comes to alcohol. Damn. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. So if y'all enjoyed this, like, share, subscribe, share, yo, share this shit, y'all. We gotta get this channel to 1,000. We can do it, yo. We can do it. Share this shit on Twitter and Facebook and everywhere. Let everyone know. The Hopium gang forever. Also consider becoming a patron. Only $2 a month gets you access to all my fucking previous private shows. Gets you special roles in the Discord, shit like that. I guess also the private show, which I'll do at some point next week. I'll update y'all when it gets closer. But hell yeah, until then, hell yeah, forever Hopium. I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully, for a proper show.